on Dragon Ball Z.
You said it.
Let's see. Vaguely, you found a bird friend. And I'm pretty much lost after that. No, I'm kidding.
That was a few games ago.
All right.
So, where we left off, you guys had intercepted the camp of cultists and had gotten a hold of some battle plans that indicated how they were going to attack the city. With this knowledge, you traveled back to Elmadaris, where the king resides, and through somebody who I forget, you managed to convince the army to move back inland along the river towards the city of Zaratha to protect it from the incoming threat of demons and other nasty things.
Yes.
So, in your Dodge Grand Caravan, you made it back to Zaratha, and sat in wait for the impending battle. And is there anything that you guys want to accomplish in the time that you guys have to wait?
Should we gear up?
Yeah, probably get some new items, maybe. How much money do we have?
We're millionaires, right?
Not quite, but
Everyone always thinks we're millionaires.
Yeah, we won the lottery or something, and we've been putting it in stocks over at the Elf Bank.
Will missed like the most important bit that we did last game anyway.
Stocks.
what did we do last game?
We pissed on a bunch of food.
Did we?
Oh
we
yeah,
did,
and
yeah.
you stole one guy's belt.
Oh,
Stole a belt and
I
pissed
stole
on some
2
food.
belts actually. I did the roll like pretty well, so
At
don't.
least 2 people will struggle to keep their pants up.
Mhm.
That's a win in my book.
We've already beat the campaign then.
Yeah, so I guess we can leave. You guys want to go to Candyland? I hear that's right next door. We can go to the Candy Kingdom. Alright, let's go. What does a book with a guy on his back who has everything even want?
Yo, you have everything.
I have everything.
Well, he's got ice touch. don't
I've
you?
got a
Yeah.
wife and a mistress. I think
What more could you need?
Yeah, and I have this thing on my back. I think I'm pretty good.
All right, bye.
and that's it. And that's my ending.
So you guys written out of season 2.
And that's it. It's easy. And I died off screen again.
Oh,
What kind
okay.
of-
Well, if Mort's gone, then
No.
um,
Wow. Riveting. Do you guys feel we have like a cool weapon that's like a fork that does lightning and can kill an angel? That's gonna be pretty useful. Alright. Do you guys want to go to sleep and then fight this thing in the morning? Hello? Oh my gosh.
Like my weapon
Oh
upgrades as I
My god.
use my abilities, but
so just a sort of meta level statement. In D&D, weapons generally don't they're pretty much the same all the way through the game, unless you get like magic weapons, which are generally quite hard to come by.
Expensive.
I
So
know
like trying
artificers
to
can, like make them, can't they? Is it artificer?
I'm not sure. I've never actually played with an artificer, but my point being that it's like, it's not like you can expect to walk into a store like in a video game and buy a better sword.
Okay.
Because yeah, just the way the math works in D&D, weapons pretty much stay the same the whole way through the game.
Okay.
Can I show off my Kirby jar to the guy who said he never saw what a Kirby jar was?
What guy is that?
He's the guy in the shop.
Oh, well, I guess you could try to find the shop.
Is it a magical shop that travels along, or is it in this town?
It's
Um,
a shop.
And you've never seen it in this town.
Alright, damn.
You've only ever seen it once before, I believe.
Yeah,
And I'll never see him again. That poor bastard got away.
it's pretty random. He's just kind of there sometimes when you need it.
I guess we don't need it enough.
I mean, we can like
Do we have to go and say, I really need
the
it?
town guard be like, hey, shit's about to go down. Get ready.
Alright.
I don't even think we can evacuate, but I don't even know.
They're not attacking here, are they?
Where do we set traps? Yeah, we're at Zerthil now, aren't we?
I thought they
Yeah.
were attacking the other place.
Nope.
We
They're
went
attacking
to other
Zertha,
places.
which is where you currently are.
Damn.
And so,
Well, I can
Um,
use perception to like keep watch out because I'd see them first.
so, after convincing, I believe, a general of the army that they needed to mobilize, they sent a ship of initial troops, and the rest of the army is on their way, and you probably expect them to arrive quite soon. And this this forward force that came by boat would likely have informed the city of what was going on and why they were there, and etc. etc. So you don't really have to worry about that.
Cool.
Is there an army we have to like join up with to attack? Is there like a general we should talk to?
So you, in the other city, talk to the general.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like you're just waiting for them to arrive, and like fingers crossed that the city doesn't get attacked until they get here.
Does anyone want to play patty cake until they get here?
We can prep for like an anti-flank.
What
I
if we
guess.
like, yeah, or set traps at a gate or something?
All right.
Made it harder for the bad guys.
Okay.
Are there any more
So
belts
what-
I can steal?
What kind of describe to me how you would go about setting some sort of trap to stop them?
Oh shit, I don't know. Hot tar on the gates to just dump on them.
Pitfalls in like, is there like any foresty areas surrounding the city?
The city is there is a forest, but it's more or less surrounded by plains. Like the forest kind of goes on to the south, but for a good radius around the city has been like long cleared of trees.
I know what I would like to do to help us here. I would like to use a level 4 spell, summon minor elemental in 2 halves, and we're gonna have we're gonna have a pair of them guarding a gate.
How long will they last?
I don't know until they melt. So
Are you sure about that?
no, it's like an hour. So we have an hour of them at that gate, and then I'll go to sleep, and then I'll use them again the next day.
But we need a general understanding of like where
They'll be coming from.
we need.
Aren't
we
they
need to
gonna
know
come from the direction we got here from?
They would be coming from the south, because that's where you intercepted their camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you would know from their attack plans.
But then we don't know if they're gonna like have a team come round to the other side and flank from there. That's what I'm saying.
The northern side of the city is a river, so it would be like fairly tough.
Okay.
Oh,
it would
it's-
most likely be.
It's 4 elementals, by the way.
This is really annoying because
For an hour?
Yeah. I have 4
no,
little
'cause-
guys following me around for an hour.
I feel like we should summon them when we know when we can see the guys.
Well, I feel like we'll
Oh,
definitely
oh.
have a night to sleep, and then I can get them again. So I'll just have them carry me around for today.
Sorry, I just remember my crow brain obviously being super dumb. I've only just remembered that we forged their plans. We know where they're gonna like roughly pop up.
Yeah.
We swapped
Yeah,
out their
you-
plans.
you would know that, yeah.
Yeah, and we took their fucking belts too.
So
They
if there
still have
was like a
food.
small force outside, we could go head it off.
Yeah, so I think what we did was we made their army like split up further, so
Yeah.
we could thin out a bigger group, I guess. So we can lay traps where the smaller groups will end up dividing. But then it's still the question of what traps are we going to use.
Yeah, so if that's something you guys want to do, like what kind of traps would you set up, and how would you go about creating them?
Well, wouldn't our huntress have like a lot of trap-based skills?
One trap. Like trap.
I think
bear
that's
trap
more like a bear trap. That's like like
Yeah, I don't have any
one
like
person's gonna
magical
step in it and it's
traps.
gonna be a rough time. But
Yes.
Our cleric has like a glyph of explosion. Or
I have a glyph of explosion.
something. Oh.
If I felt like being useful, I could probably use it.
Yeah.
Um,
Are there other magic users? Maybe we could lay some
so
runes around.
Mort, roll an intelligence check.
Gosh, you're asking a lot for me. In this program, it's been so long. I'm so sorry. Roll 1d20 plus 4. That's not the command.
I think it's slash.
That's not the command for anything.
No.
Slash everywhere.
Well, in Discord it was exclamation point. They just recently changed it to slash.
Don't be freaking rude.
No, because Sean did it like a million times in the.
We did a one-off together where it's 18. Intelligence
Okay,
18.
So you would know that glyph of warding, it's similar to like a bear trap in that someone would have to step somewhere really specifically, and it would do probably a pretty good job of killing like one person, but in terms of like messing with a big group, probably wouldn't be very effective.
I have a better idea then. Are you ready for it?
Man on me.
We're gonna dig a big hole, and then I'm gonna put some ice over it, a thin layer of ice, and then we'll put a glyph of warding on top of it, so when someone hits it, it'll shatter all the ice layer, and then they'll all fall into a pit, and we can put like fire or something in the pit.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. My dad sawing upstairs is really gonna give me luck for this check.
You just did that on purpose.
No.
Most of my stuff are like
You
curses.
didn't-
Oh!
I have to see the people.
Baby!
The extreme level of your intellect would indicate that putting fire under ice would not work. And also, it's summer, so someone would see a big patch of ice and would likely go, this seems fishy.
We'll put leaves on it. We'll put leaves on the ice.
Why not just cover the pit full with leaves
I
rather
do
than
admire-
ice?
Yeah.
Well, some of us can't
But the
all be
German-
ice wizards.
Like, we'll take it back to like Vietnam days. You know, we'll just put some like spears covered in
My
shit.
mother book
Yeah,
taught
it's-
me
yeah.
that you just gotta use what you got sometimes. And was it my fault that I was born an ice wizard?
Oh no, I got it. We can ask the blacksmith in the area to see if he's got any like damaged weapons, and we can just give him more
Spikes?
tetanus.
You could just ask him for spikes. I'm pretty
'cause
sure
if
you
they're
can make spikes.
Because if they're rusty, then unless they've got penicillin.
Yeah, but if
made,
they're
so I-
clean, they'll just kill them outright.
No. Because what if it just grazes your leg? They can climb back out, maybe hop away and heal up. But if they're infected, they're fucked.
I wish I could
You
roll
gotta-
an intelligence check on you.
All right,
okay,
mister.
so-
I'm gonna put fire under ice. Don't come to me with that.
It's magic ice!
It's magic ice, but you still said it was a thin layer. It's
I
gonna melt.
literally have a spell that makes like my ice immune to fire.
Okay, so knowing that you like the likely areas of this attack, as you guys sort of venture out of the city with the intent to create some traps, I'm gonna have everybody roll a survival check, and the DC will be like collective, and then if anybody has any spells that they want to cast that will help them out, then they can like add that on.
Yeah, my skill's very one-on-one, so I wouldn't.
Yikes.
Is it /R?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Okay, so 56. And then does anybody have any spells that they want to cast to like help them in their creation of various traps?
Can you give us examples?
No, that's your job.
Is my ice pit just not good? Well, it won't put fire in it, but we could put like spikes in it or poison.
I guess I can use my hunting trap.
I can use
Why not?
thaumaturgy to make ominous whispers to just creep everybody out.
But that wouldn't like last any significant amount of time.
Yeah, it's just a minute.
I guess I'll put my glyph of warding just on the floor. Just somewhere
Okay.
in hopes and prayers.
In hopes and prayers. Okay.
In hopes and prayers.
All right. Well, you guys head out into the world, lay some traps. A glyph of warding goes down, and as you make your way back to the city, and the sun begins to set, you lie in wait, and hope that your reinforcing army can show up in time to stop this invasion.
Some of us lay in wait, as some of us have books of our significant others here. So, we don't all lie in wait.
Interesting.
What?
I just wanted to make it clear that Mort fucks.
I'm gonna perch
We
myself
knew
up
that.
I'm gonna perch myself up a guard's tower because I could do a better job of spotting than them.
All right. And so, as you guys go to sleep for the night, you're unbothered throughout the night, and on to the next day. A sense of tension lies over the whole city as you guys walk about. People are inside their homes, windows are shuttered, and the front force of the army has begun digging trenches around the city, and preparing defenses. And partway through the day, the rest of the army shows up, and the full effort of the war machine is preparing defenses for the city. And everything seems quiet until the sun begins to set. And suddenly off in the distance, you hear a horn from someone in the military. And looking around, Gerald would be the first to notice a large red pillar of light has erupted up from the forest. A ways away from the city, and as that first beam of a pillar of red light goes up into the sky, is there anything you want to do?
Is it like cracking the sky like before?
No.
Okay.
Well, they say large red pillars in the sky are obviously a sign of the end times, so...
I did hear that somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I'm a If we look out, do we see things approaching from the red pillar of light?
Not yet, but as you look out from the edges of the city, soon another pillar goes up into the sky,
Oh god.
and shortly after that, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I take a selfie for Instagram and hashtag the end is nigh.
You don't have any thumbs.
And shortly after that, a third, and then a fourth. And as you continue to watch the horizon, the first bodies emerge from the forest as you see the beginnings of an army start to rush towards the city.
Have any of them blown up spontaneously?
No, none of them have blown up spontaneously yet.
Interesting.
I want to roll to slap Sean for his thumb comment.
You're
But it's just, is it cultists or is it demons?
Roll a perception check.
Why not both?
I can do that.
Ooh.
It's tough to tell as they're still a little far away and the light's low, but mostly what you make out is various different types of demons.
How far away do they look?
About a mile.
Damn. They're moving a mile an hour. They'll be here in an hour.
The math checks out.
So, as
So
you,
are all four pillars like surrounding the city?
they're sort of in like a real wide. Well, I guess you probably couldn't tell from this distance. But they all appear to be coming from the forest to the south.
Okay, so they're like in the same area. They're not surrounding the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
We never figured out how to close those pillars, did we?
No.
Damn.
Well, no, the other pillar was one that was causing a crack in the sky. These just look like, these are different, right? Is it a different hue of red?
Roll a religion check.
Oh, no.
Ah, this is a very religious shade of red. Oh god.
Is it / or /?
Oh.
We're about to find
Forward.
out. Okay. You said a religion check?
It seems like this is the same sort of a deal, but maybe not quite the same.
If it's not cracking the sky, it means it can't be as powerful. So,
But there's 4.
Maybe it's split up,
summoning
though.
something, and maybe we need to go shut it.
So as you guys stand and contemplate, and the army in front of the city, all pick up their swords and shields and spears and start launching various catapults towards the incoming horde of demons. Suddenly you feel a presence behind you. And I suppose Criella would feel a tap on her shoulder.
I turn around because I'm like, what the heck?
So turning around, you see the familiar face of the angel who spoke to you after you recovered the trident from the dungeon. And he says to you, it looks as though today you may finally have a use for that weapon you found.
It's called an angel bane, so what am I supposed to do with it?
throw it at the sky.
Throw it at the sky.
Well, yeah, where else is an angel going to be?
He says,
Maybe-
you'll find out in time, but those pillars of light that you see, they are portals to another world. And the demons are streaming forth from them.
What if the spear itself like closes the pillars? Like if we go up ahead and try and flank.
That's what I was
We
thinking.
could close the pillars one by one.
That would be a great idea if you didn't immediately pull 4 necklaces out of his pocket, each with a symbol dangling from the end. And as he hands one to each of you, he says, I can't participate in this battle. It's against ancient rules, but I've crafted these holy symbols for you. And if you drop them into the portals, they will shut.
Okay.
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 Let's split up.
And
No.
on the symbol looks like this. I put it in chat.
Nicely.
And that's crafted out of silver.
Wow.
Splitting up isn't necessarily a bad idea.
Yeah, it'll imagine
because
all the
most
pillars
of our-
breaking
most-
at the same time.
A lot of us could probably just get to the point undetected.
Yeah, I'm very good at
Sean,
stealth.
They're all
Sean
kind
being
of
the only
close to each
Sean,
other
Sean,
anyway.
Sean being the only exception, but like he has AOE spells, so we would just get in his way anyway.
Yeah, and whenever someone would come up to me, I'll say Andy's coming and I'll play dead. So I think I'll be fine. I think I can make it pretty far in.
Well, all the pills look like they might be close to each other anyway, so.
So let's
Just
all
put the
walk
army
there
in the
together and then awkwardly. Oh God.
I think you'd probably have trouble deciphering how far the portals are from each other.
Well, they're all in the same direction, right?
They're all
They
in
would-
the same. They're all in the same direction, but it's sort of
South.
a deal where it's like when you don't know the size of something, you can't really tell how far away it is.
If they wanted to make them close by, they would just do one big, like, portal, wouldn't they? So
We have horses.
we have a caravan.
No, we each have individual horses.
Oh, I do have a horse, don't I?
Yeah, you guys do each individually
Tiffany.
have horses.
I think my horse is in your Kirby jar.
All right, I open up his horse.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Extract the various horses from the Dodge Grand Caravan.
I whistle my pages together and summon Tiffany from the unknown. Cause yeah,
Explain
that's
to me what whistling your pages together means.
1 second. It's a little bit like this. A little bit like that.
Proceeds to make no noise.
Oh my God! It's a little bit like this. Can you hear that?
Oh, you were like ruffling the pages of the book.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
You're rustling your jimmies. That's what
I'm
you're
ruffling my book pages. Oh, there's so much dust on that book.
So, as he hands you all symbols, he says, "Good luck. You're gonna need it." And as quickly as he arrived, he disappears.
What a bitch. I mean, oh,
And it's off to you guys, as we're going to enter a skill challenge to have you attempt to close the portals. So there's an amount of skill checks that you need to pass, and a certain amount that you need to cross a certain threshold to succeed. And if you aren't able to cross that before you cross the failure threshold, then you will fail. So you guys need to describe to me how the various skills and abilities you have are going to help you navigate through this challenge to get yourselves to the portals and drop them in.
No problem.
Well, my acrobatics is a +6.
Okay, so as you leave the city and enter the battle that has now started, demons in large hordes clashing against the newly summoned army, explain how your acrobatic skill is going to help you navigate through this battle towards your destination.
Imagine she could like, well, would acrobatics be dodging?
Sure. So you just want to like use your acrobatic skill to
Like
duck and
that.
weave through all of the people. Yeah, sure. So roll an acrobatics check. And so as you guys go about this, are you staying together or are you separating?
I vote for separation.
I'd vote for separation.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't
What
you
about
know you never split the party?
Party.
what about Criella and Damaris?
We can go together. Do you want to go together?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'll.
Well, we can
Girl,
two
you
team
can,
then.
You can duck and weave. Just like I'm ducking and weaving. You got a plus
can.
7, I can see.
But I can also sneak around, so
Well,
I can still
to
be
each
nearby.
their own, I guess. What is a 17? Do I skillfully pass through? Oh, wow.
I got a 17 too.
The two
What is that? What is
tieflings
that
just-
17 rolling for?
Stealth.
Okay, so as you split up into two groups, the two tieflings running off in one direction, Criella ducking and dodging, jumping over, slashing weapons and sliding under horses, with Damaris expertly weaving through the crowd, hiding behind people, and keeping himself unnoticed. You achieve 2 successes towards your goal. And let's have Gerald. What would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna follow like in Criella's steps. I'm gonna be the acrobats, so I'm gonna run through as a monk basically.
Okay.
So I need to do one.
Yep, roll an acrobatics check.
I'm so slow. There we go.
No worries. Okay, so unfortunately, as you run out into this battle, you don't have as easy a time. Your large weapon hindering your progress, and your small form easily being jostled around by the crazed fighting around you, as the clashing of metal, of sword on shield and sword on sword all around you. And we'll have Mort describe me a skill.
All right. I'm gonna grab Tiffany my Kirby jar and I'm gonna summon. God damn it!
Okay.
He's gonna summon God.
He's
Shit,
gonna
we
summon.
won.
God damn it.
He's sawing above me.
We can't
We
hear
can't
him.
hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna summon a gargoyle for flavor, ice gargoyle, conjure minor elements spell, and I'm gonna have him carry me over the field.
Okay, so read to me exactly what that spell does.
You summon elementals that appear in unoccupied spaces you can see within range. You can choose one of the following options to appear. I would like one elemental of challenge rating 2 or lower. I selected Gargoyle, which is of rating 2, and for flavor, it's ice. And it has a strength that is very good and can lift me, a tiefling.
And do you are you in control of the elemental?
He's just friendly to me.
Okay, yeah. So roll an intelligence check for your spell and mark down the spell slot.
All right. Let's go.
All right, so you cast the spell summoning your gargoyle, who effortlessly picks you up and begins to fly you over the battlefield. Effortlessly.
Leslie.
I was gonna say, you call me chunky? What is this?
And now our lovely group of tieflings are both muted in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I'm
We're eating
Oh.
chips.
Oh my
Bad.
gosh.
No, I'm eating chips. I don't want to eat like.
So we'll go back to Criella. Now, describe me something different other than acrobatics of how you will continue to proceed towards your goal as you stand in a sea of fighting all around you.
Other than acrobatics. So, like, let's say I'm still doing that, but that's not getting me all the way there, right?
Yeah, it's like you need to like add something on.
Do I have like a tiny... Alright. So I have my hand crossbow and I'm gonna try to like take some pop shots at a few people along the way, maybe like 2.
Okay, cool. So roll a weapon attack then. All right, so you whip out your hand crossbow, and as you continue to run, you knock bolts and loose them towards various demons who obstruct your path, and continue to make your way towards the pillar. And Damaris.
I can't keep sneaking.
No, you're like doing sneaking.
The assumption is that like you're still utilizing that skill. It's just needed to use now another skill to help you out.
Okay, so... Well then, I'll use my acrobatics. Maybe I'll do some like parkour! On like rooftops and shit, I don't know.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check then.
Nice.
Yeah, so following the lead of Criella, you whipping through the shadows and parkouring through this battle, ducking under swords and leaping off the backs of fallen combatants, and making your way through the continued wreckage of this battle. And we'll go to Gerald.
It's a tiefling thing.
I realize that my body isn't strong enough to handle a lot of the ground shaking that the horses are doing, the soldiers are stomping, so I need to keep myself away, so I'm gonna roll a stealth so I can just get to where I need to go relatively unharmed.
All right, yeah, roll a stealth check.
And my stealth is that, okay. Fuck's sake. I had a pound for every time I did that.
So Gerald seems to be struggling to make his way through through this wreckage, trying to hide but being betrayed by the large weapon for his size, and the fact that his odd form leads people to take a longer look at him, as the beast pops out of his cloak, and on multiple occasions trying to hide but still being intercepted by demons who attempt to make attacks against him. And we'll see what Mort would like to do.
Is there anything even challenging me on my nice steed, which is a gargoyle who's carrying me across the battlefield for an hour?
So, if you want to just continue, like you're not you're not going to help your group achieve its goal anymore. You're just going to
Oh, okay. I guess I could help.
doing nothing.
Well, I have a bunch of AoE spells, so I don't know how well that'd be helpful for, you know, my butt on the ground, who's really fucking it up by my mention. I'll throw a chill touch in there.
That's not an AoE spell.
I know, but I want to throw one out to like aid Crowboy in his, you know, like if I see someone particularly getting in his way, I'll just chill touch that guy.
Okay. Roll an attack then.
All right.
Like a chill touch attack.
Damn.
So you send a chill touch off into the crowd, and it seems to meet some target, but it has little effect on the vast sea of fighting going on right now. And with that, Damaris and Criella make their way to the edge of the forest. And once they're inside, they seem to be clear of most of the fighting now. But how would they like to make the last stretch of their journey?
Just fucking run.
Okay, well,
Okay, so do you have some sort of skill or ability that would aid you in that endeavor?
I guess athletics I'll use.
I don't have that. Hold on. I have.
Okay, so Criella, roll an athletics check to see how quickly you can sprint through this forest towards your destination. So, as Criella powers her way through the forest, she comes upon a small clearing in the woods and sees the source of one of the red pillars flying up into the sky. That now has, as she ducks behind a tree, she can see a steady trickle of demons emerging from this portal, crawling their way up and pulling themselves out into this world. What would you like to do?
Can I cast Unseen Servant to take this? Is it on a necklace, you said?
Yeah.
Can I take my Unseen Servant, like give it to my Unseen Servant to go? You just need to drop it in the portal, right?
As far as you know, yeah.
Can I have it do that?
Yep. So you summon forth your unseen servant, who, completely unbeknownst to all of the demons, walks directly up and holds out this silver amulet, which catches the light, and drops it in. And after it drops in, you wait a moment, and nothing seems to happen. And then the pillar seems to flicker for a moment. And then up from the sky, the pillar completely drops down and vanishes.
Sweet.
And what would Damaris like to do to aid him in the last stretch of his journey towards a separate portal?
Oh man. What if? No, that doesn't do it. I guess I'll do athletics and run, but I have a -1, so it'll be great.
Okay,
You don't
so
have to do the same stuff I'm doing.
the DC will be pretty high, so
Okay.
rolling with a -1, you might struggle, especially because Damaris isn't the biggest athlete. This might not be the best skill to help him get towards his goal.
It's just. Thought I could use like second story work to like go through the trees, but that's really just gives me a bonus to jumping.
Okay, well, I think that makes a lot of sense. You want to say that like you're a thief and
Yeah.
and you'd be able to move through the branches to stay out of sight and unhidden or
Yeah.
unseen. So yeah, roll an acrobatics check, but at advantage. or not acrobatics, just straight dexterity. No. Acrobatics at advantage.
Okay. Acrobatics.
All right. So you make your way up into the trees. And it doesn't draw any large attention to you, but up here in the trees, you seem to sort of lose your way slightly, and lose your bearings among the leaves and branches. And we'll ask Gerald if he has anything further he'd like to try to help him get towards his goal.
So I have an anime protagonist flashback. I remember where my roots are, and I remember my sensei telling me, that monks we have the ability to push through any obstacles. And since my scythe clearly has other ideas, since it's too big to run with and it's too big to hide with, I'm gonna let it do what it wants. I'm gonna attack. I'm going to hit whoever's closest to me, and then I want to use my Step of the Wind bonus action to jump over the rest, because it doubles my jump.
Okay, awesome. So, if you're going to use Step of the Wind, just roll a dexterity check. So roll and add your dexterity modifier, and roll at advantage.
Dexterity. There it is. So I just quickly do a dexterity check. All right. 1d20, yeah?
Yep.
You...
Awesome. So, you don't even need to roll at advantage. You succeed. You swirl around with your scythe, lashing at all the enemies around you. And then focus your ki inwards to create a great running leap as you find yourself towards the edge of the forest. And then we'll get Mort.
Am I approaching on the beam?
What do you mean?
Like, is the beam within sight?
You're definitely getting closer.
All right, I'll keep riding this gargoyle closer to the beam.
So you're just gonna do nothing?
I mean, my main goal is to put this necklace in that beam and then leave. You know?
So...
I got a pretty cushy ride up here.
Okay, so you're just gonna do nothing then?
I guess. I'm just gonna sail on through.
Fair enough. So, as, after Criella having closed her portal, makes her way closer to Damaris, and as the two of you reconvene, you are able to find each other. Criella guiding Damaris back to the portal, and are able to again come to the edge of the clearing, and after going to drop the amulet in the portal, a similar scene as the portal collapses, and as the battle rages on, do you have anything you want to try to find and help your other companions, as you can clearly tell that their pillars have not yet dropped?
Yeah, can I just start making my way towards the Kenku, right? The Kenku. When I'm gonna start stabbing things with this angel bane along my way, cause why not?
Okay, so you're just gonna start making attacks, attempting to cut down anything you come across. And what about Damaris?
I'll do the same thing. Back to back.
Just attempting to cut your way through. All right, so you guys make it further over, continually making your way through this battle, and as you encounter Gerald, and see Mort flying overhead, it seems now that you're going to be unable to continue without fighting another platoon of demons, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
As I go over them, I say, I got a gargoyle, y'all. And I keep going. I'm like, I'm gonna get this necklace. They understand. Do I have to roll initiative as well?
Yeah.
It's just
Alright.
dexterity, isn't it?
Even though you're flying overhead.
Even though I'm not even part of combat?
Yeah,
That's a
you're gonna
mage.
catch some of this.
Alright, I guess I'll throw things from above. I'm the aerial support on this one. Some just beautiful rolls here. Very versatile.
Okay, so what's the first one there? 18,
19.
19, 9, and 17.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you come across, Mort's flying gargoyle actually attracts a small horde of flying demons, with purple skin and leathery bat wings and spines all the way up and down their back. Each of them holding a dark trident, and 2 of them land on the ground and 2 of them remain in the air, all relatively close to you guys. And we'll start off with Mort, who has the highest initiative count.
Alright, well, I'm gonna bring back an old classic, ice knives. So I'm gonna be ice kniving these guys in front of me, so I just have to make a ranged skill check.
The ones flying or the ones on the ground?
The one's flying, they're in my way.
Okay.
That almost went on 2. I was about to be sad.
Okay, the first ice knife hits.
Do I do it 3 times?
Why would you do it 3 times?
I don't know, dogs. When I picture ice knife, I picture 3 of them. Alright, you have to make a dexterity saving throw because I hit you. Or the thing's next to it. The thing next to it needs to.
Okay, so just the one thing next to it is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's fine.
And what's your DC?
I believe it's 15.
Okay, yeah, so it's going to pass the dexterity saving throw.
Alright, no problem. Let me apply that damage.
And so is it this is the damage to the one it hit?
Yeah.
And is any damage going to the one around it?
No.
Okay. Okay, so it seems to just wait, your elemental attacks are like ignore resistance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So then we will go to Damaris's turn.
Alright. Do they like land next to us, or do I gotta run up to anything?
So there are 2 that have landed more or less in front of you, Criella and Gerald.
Okay, so would you say that whatever the closest one to me is flanked? Would I get would I get my sneak attack bonus?
Not quite. They're probably about 15 feet in front of the 3 of you.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and try to fuck one up as best I can.
Okay, roll an attack.
How do I do my other
All right, yeah, that easily hits. Just slashing through the skin of this thing. It's not wearing any armor. Wait, what was the second one for? Was that for
The second attack.
the second attack?
I have a sword attack.
But so then it raises its fork and bats aside the dagger, but you do manage to connect with the short sword. So roll damage for that one. Nice.
Clink.
And do you have anything else for turn?
No, because no. That's
Okay. So then we'll go to Criella.
Okay. So there's only 2 of them.
There are 2 of them on the ground and 2 of them flying.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use a blood maledict. The blood maledict of bloated agony. So it says
Okay.
a creature within 30 feet painfully swells until the end of my turn. And then
Okay.
it says, for the duration of this curse, the creature has a disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes a melee or ranged attack.
Okay, and that's till the end of your next turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
To do a
s-
blood maledict, it says 1d6 hemocraft die.
Okay, so you have to roll that as like damage to yourself, right?
Yes, if I'm going to amplify it, which I am going to. If
Okay.
why not?
So do I have to roll anything for the thing on the ground?
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me see. What's 1d6?
Which one are you doing it to?
The one that has more damage on it.
Yeah, so the one that Dammers hit.
Okay, so amplifying it lasts for 1 minute now, instead of just until the end of my turn.
Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make a Constitution saving throw. If it successes, it ends the curse.
Alright. And is there anything else for turn?
That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the ones that are flying. And one of them is gonna fly straight towards Mort. And make 2 attacks. At first, it's gonna try to jab you with its fork. And what's your armor class?
12.
Okay, so you do manage to command your gargoyle to pull you out of the way just enough. But then it comes back around and attempts to bite you. And misses again as you jam your foot in its face to deter it. And the next one that's flying in the air is going to lash out with its tail, sending 1 spine at Criella. And what's your armor class?
15.
Yeah, okay. So it is going to miss as you're able to dodge out of the way, and it's going to send the next one at Gerald. And what's your armor class?
18.
Okay, so it is going to hit you and deal 3 damage as a spine grazes you across the leg. The next, the 2 on the ground are going to both go towards Damaris and are each going to attempt to bite you and stab you with their forks. And what's your armor class?
15.
Okay, so the first bite's gonna miss. The second bite is gonna miss as you dodge out of the way of the first one and jab your dagger in the mouth of the second one.
Nice.
But as you're caught up battling the 2 of them, your battle instincts take over and continue to duck and dodge, and none of them are able to connect with you. And we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Right. I'm gonna get my revenge on the one that hit me So
He's
I'm
currently
gonna.
flying about 20 feet above your head.
Oh, well. I could hit him with a dart to get his attention. Yeah, I might just hit him with a dart, to be honest.
Interesting decision, but okay.
So yeah, that's a. It's got +4 for that one. Can someone like just
Nice. You can make a
him?
macro.
Make you a macro?
Okay, so you send a dart directly up, straight into its eye. And I believe darts are considered monk weapons, so you get to also still do your martial arts if you want to like run up to the ones on the ground.
Yep. So I'm gonna use Fury of Blows onto just the nearest soldier, so I can make 2 unarmed strikes. So that would be 1d6 +4 again.
Okay, so yeah, just roll the attacks.
I wonder if we're gonna meet the guys who don't have their pants on. The real crossover.
So you have to roll the attack before you can roll the damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to see if it hits. So the first one isn't gonna hit. It manages to jump out of the way, but you get to roll the second one. Coming back around for a second one, you do manage to connect with this one, and we'll take that roll damage from before. So you'll deal 6 damage to it.
Hey.
And then we're gonna go back up to Mort's turn.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knives at a level 3 spell slot.
On which one?
On the one who I am currently just absolutely pelting with Ice Knives.
Okay.
So let me do my little range.
He doesn't have anybody around him though. Just so you know.
If he falls if you shoot a guy out of the sky and he falls on the ground, does he affect everyone around him?
We'll go with that, but you have to roll high enough damage to kill him to hit him out of the sky first.
All right. Well, this one's about to do a lot of damage, so.
Roll the damage on the first bit of ice knife.
So this is gonna be real good. 1d10 plus 2d6. All right. Damn, Binky. It's 16 damage. 18? 18 damage.
Alright, so you
No, 16.
Conjure up this ice knife in your hand and throw it at the one you hit before. And the knife initially goes directly through the body of the devil. And you see its body begin to turn to ice, and its wings seize up, and it falls to the ground, which shatters on top of its other 2 friends. And what's the second part of Ice Knife? They need to make dexterity saves.
They do, and it has to be above 15.
Okay, so the first one fails.
Okay, so 2d6 full damage.
The second one succeeds.
6. Alright, and then the one that failed takes this damage.
Okay, so it falls directly on top of one of the other ones, and he takes 7 damage. And do you have anything else for your turn?
And I look to my gargoyle and say, "That'll never be you. Don't worry."
All right.
Just to remind it, like it's sort of like placement of like master and gargoyle, sort of, dominance.
Yeah. So now we'll go to Danvers' turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try to fuck up the one that's in front of me still.
During the monster's turns, it never did anything, right? It was just the ones that were attacking Sean.
The 2 attacked me.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to do the blood maledict thing. So the one would have made attacks.
Did it attack once or twice?
It attacked twice, so it'll have to
So it
make
takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
for each of them.
No, No, just if it does two. More than one. If it does more than one attack, it takes damage.
Oh, okay. So roll that damage then.
And then it's gonna have to make a Constitution save.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
It's okay. There's a lot going on, and I was reading my stuff, so I was like, let me just... It takes
All right.
4.
So it takes 4. And then it'll roll the Constitution save, and what's the DC?
13.
Okay, so it's gonna succeed, so it'll get rid of the curse.
Okay.
And then damage, the 19 is gonna hit. As
But it's 20 and a 19.
oh, okay. So the
Not natural 20.
so the first one will hit. I am assuming you're going for the one that you hit last time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll hit, and roll the damage on that, and it is engaged with Gerald, so you can roll sneak attack as well.
Oh, nice.
Jesus. So as it whips around to the side of Gerald punching it, you manage to jab your short sword directly into its back, and it crumples to the ground. And the dagger will hit against the other one. And can you roll sneak attack twice in a turn?
That's a good question.
Yeah, once per turn.
Okay.
So you can still roll the dagger damage against it. Oh, nice. And then we'll go to Criella's turn.
Okay, so the one died, right? Because it crumpled to the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's
I'm gonna
currently
attack-
one flying in front of Mort and one hanging out on the ground still.
The one on the ground, I'm going to like jab twice with this trident.
Okay,
Just a
yeah,
second.
so you run up and roll the attacks.
Stick him with the pointy end.
That'll hit. That will not.
Damn.
So you can roll damage for the first one.
Almost 18.
Okay.
Really only do 1d6 plus 2?
Yeah, it says piercing damage.
Um,
If I'm doing it two-handed, I can do 1d8.
yeah, so there's not really a reason you wouldn't be doing it two-handed, right?
Guess not.
So roll the d8, and if it's lower, we'll just take the first one.
Plus
So,
2.
plus 2, so
6.
it's 6. You got one more point of damage out of it. So you drive the point of your trident into its chest, and it's now surrounded by the three of you. So it is going to thrash its wings about and lurch up into the sky after attempting to hit Criella with its fork, and it is going to hit, dealing 5 damage to you, and then it's going to turn around and attempt to bite Damaris, and it is going to manage to bite you again as well, and it will do 6 damage to you, and then it's going to fly up and out of reach.
Since it tried to attack us, can we take a opportunity attack?
So it's actually flies
It's
too
not-
deftly for you to
Okay.
attack it.
Just wanted to ask.
It does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of range.
Okay.
And then the one
Uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge. Okay, sure. And then the one in front of Mort is going to attempt to bite you.
Good luck.
Yes.
and will hit,
Oh.
dealing 4 damage, and then is going to attempt to fork you, but he will miss with that. And we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Fork him.
Okay. So, how's it looking around? What kind of enemies am I dealing with around me? Who's
So
like?
no one's left on the ground. They're both currently flying about 20 feet above your head.
Okay. 20 feet, huh? I wonder if I can jump that high. I can't use a bonus action as my attack, can I? I don't think my skill allows that.
Use your bonus action to swing from my feet.
So when you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
But I think probably Gerald is not going to use strength. He'd probably use dexterity to try to jump.
Oh, dexterity. Yeah, that would work. I
So-
can. Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically you use Step of the Wind, which I believe increases your jump distance.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action.
You might be able to hit it.
Yeah, it would be bang on 20 feet if I hit it. So how do I roll for that then? I guess I have to attack first.
Yeah. So roll the attack.
Well, I can't hit it with my normal strike, so I'm just gonna have to just hit it with a dart again.
Well, why not? If you can reach it, like if you can jump 20 feet into the air, which is fucking impressive, you would be able to hit it with your scythe, I would assume.
Yeah, but that's a bonus action. So
No, using your scythe is an action.
oh,
The jumping
The
is
step of the-
like movement,
It's
and the
not-
Step of the Wind is a bonus action if you use a key point.
yeah, but I need it to double. So step of the wind, I would only have 10 feet as my jump. I need step of the wind first.
Yeah, so you can cast the bonus action first on your turn.
Okay. Alright. So 3 plus dex then, yeah?
Yep. Which is how much?
20.
What's
If
your...
I-
No.
Oh,
What's your
my
dexterity
dex-
modifier?
My dex is 7, yeah.
7. Okay, so 3 would be 10, and then if you double that, it goes to 20.
Yeah.
So you use your bonus action with the key point to do Step of the Wind, and then you take a running leap up into the air, and make an attack with your scythe.
Okay, so I have to roll for damage. Okay.
So you have to roll the hit first.
Oh, yep.
26 will definitely hit.
And damage is 1d10 plus 4.
And you get to make 2 attacks with your action.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so the first one deals... Wait, you're rolling 2d10?
Hang on, I think that was the right one I did. Yeah, it's a d10 because of my scythe.
So it'd be 1d10. So you hit the first attack and roll the first d10. And then you roll to see if you hit the second attack, and then we'll roll the damage. So the first roll you have there is a 5. Oh, and you fucking crit.
Okay, and then roll for damage again.
So yeah, so you do 9, and then you don't even have to roll for this because you jump up in the air and just cut this thing's head straight off.
Okay.
As it dies just immediately. You've done that like enough damage. And so Mort, you just up hanging out with your gargoyle. You see Gerald take a couple steps and then with just an enormous leap jumps 20 feet into the air and slashes the head off of one of these demons, and comes back to the ground.
Wow.
And then we'll go to your turn.
So is there one still flying with me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'd like to use ice knives, but add a second level spell.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and make a ranged spell check.
Yeah, you hit.
And now I'm just gonna go ahead and roll 1d20. And then roll
I noticed this
1d6.
about Chill Touch. But did you guys know that Chill
6.
Touch, when you use it, they can't regain hit points?
Yeah.
I did know that.
I did not read that.
And if
part.
they're undead, they have disadvantage on saving throws.
So you whip out, once again, conjure a nice knife in your hand, and this time, walk over and jab it into the demon yourself. And shards of ice explode everywhere. And we'll go to Damaris's turn.
Is it dead?
Not dead yet.
Okay.
Well, then I'm just gonna swap to my bow and try to shoot him out of the sky.
Yep.
Fuck.
Alright.
Unfortunately, it's flying kind of wildly. Its wings are flapping, and you're trying to line up a clear shot around Mort, and you're unable to connect.
Just shoot him through me.
And Criella can take her turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Chill Touch.
All right, go for it.
And it's, since we're level 8 now, it does 2d8 instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Roll the attack.
yeah. Um,
Hey.
From out of nowhere, Alistair St. Vincent is doing paperwork.
Caw.
This one doesn't have a modifier or anything, so I'm just rolling a d20, right?
So you should have like
Oh, duh,
a
plus 5.
spells
I'm
section,
dumb.
yeah, and it'll have your spell attack modifier.
I was like, where is this whole time? Wow.
Unfortunately, not enough to make it hit. And we'll go to its turn. And after seeing you guys obliterate its friends, it is going to turn around and fly straight back towards the pillar of light, 40 feet. And then we'll go to
Okay.
Gerald's turn.
Through a necklace.
So there's still,
Onto
like-
it?
No, into the pillar of light.
No, I thought. Well, onto the flying thing. It's going back to the pillar.
I was gonna see if Gargi wanted to do it for us. I was wondering if they had any aviation police, but it does seem like they do have aviation police.
But so it is Gerald's turn if you want to do anything, or you can just let it fly back, I suppose.
Well, I suppose I can just let it fly back. I mean, we've got to focus on getting these pillars sorted rather than wasting time because we need to cut off their reinforcements.
Yeah, but he just called for reinforcement.
Okay, so if you're not going to do anything, we'll just go through the rest of everybody's turns before it is able to get out of sight. So if Mort, Damaris, or Criella want to attack it,
I would love to
then they can.
attack it with the chill
Okay.
touch, and it'll
Yep.
be doing double damage now because I am level
Well,
8.
That happens at
You're
level 5,
welcome.
I'm pretty sure. But,
Oh.
It does.
So you've been doing it for the last 3 levels, but
Damn, dog. For real, for real?
go ahead.
2d8. Alright, no problem. This guy's as dead as dead.
Reuse for the week.
Well, you need to roll the attack first. How
Oh.
long have we been playing D&D?
We took a long break.
Jerry gets a pass because he like came in.
It's 18.
Okay, and you deal 12 damage. Yeah. So you
And Chill Touch could hit a chicken in Kentucky, so from where I am right now, so
effectively managed to snipe it straight out of the sky.
get wrecked. I scream at it over the.
As it falls to the ground. And as you guys finish your fight, you notice stumbling towards you out of the woods the familiar face of Alistair St. James.
Oh my god.
It's the last time that I fill out a form in triplicate, I swear. Oh, hey guys, fancy meeting you here.
How's it going?
There's a giant pillar of light behind us.
There were 4 pillars of light. Now
There are 2 pillars of light behind us.
Didn't realize you guys were clerics too.
And a red light. It's a sign of the end times.
The end time.
Yes. The end times.
But we closed 2, and we're trying to close 2 more. The city's
This is just like my 3rd grade graduation all over again.
So
like 1,000 years ago.
No, 992. It was 8.
So
Idiot,
as
do math.
as you guys reunite, you continue making your way towards the 3rd pillar of light, and on the edge of this clearing, you stand and wait. And what would you like to do?
I would like to go to the pillar on gargoyle bound.
Gargoyle bound and alright.
Gargoyle jetpack bound.
How long does the gargoyle last?
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
How long has it been?
Yeah, so I guess that's reasonable.
Okay.
So you just fly up and out of reach of everything, and
I take
drop in
out
from the top.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but I would like to take my wife and put the necklace in there and say hello to the Dark Lord for me, and then drop her.
See, we started a new campaign.
You
Got
just
it. Okay, that makes
suicided.
sense. Because for a second I thought I had no clues.
Well, you know, Mort's wife is a book.
Yeah.
When did he become a gargoyle though?
No, that's my backpack.
He's being carried by a gargoyle.
Your backpack's a gargoyle?
It's an ice gargoyle. It's made of ice.
Technically, it's an ice elemental.
Made.
What happened to the
yeah.
Kirby jar?
I still have it. Tiffany's hanging out inside. The horse.
He's moved on.
From the edge of the forest, you watch as Mort flies up and over, pulling the silver amulet out of his pocket, and dropping it straight down into the pillar of light, which sputters and fizzles, and like a lightsaber retracting, disappears.
I'll never forget you, Margaret.
And you collectively are left with one more.
I ride my gargoyle back to the group.
Well, you know, you never can fill out enough paperwork, and I turn and I go back into the FFDMD.
It's your turn. You gotta
yeah.
go.
Alistair,
We have to throw this necklace into that red pillar of light to stop demons from pouring into the demon world. I mean, from the demon world. Ignore my appearance.
Gone for like 1 week, and you guys are all like blowing up the world.
Yeah.
We're trying to stop it from blowing up.
And all
Yeah,
you
so-
have to do is throw this necklace.
so having been relatively sheltered, Alistair, now you taking a close listen, you can vaguely hear the sounds of a battle raging in the background.
The city's under attack by demons.
But yeah, so as you stand in the forest, left with one more amulet and one more portal.
Can I just run to the portal and like?
That's what I did.
Yeah, they don't seem to guard it that well.
Just gonna walk and make your way over. So, as you navigate through the forest, occasionally looking up to ensure you continue to go in the correct direction, you are mostly unbothered. It seems whatever attack has come is either already completely underway or is simply recharging before another wave of combatants crawl their way out of the abyss. And as you approach the portal, you notice the air gets slightly warmer, and you see more than just the pillar of glowing light. You see a faint light emanating from up ahead in the forest. And as you continue towards, you see this time a much larger clearing. The pillar of light on the opposite side, and fissures of lava coursing through this large clearing, and standing in the middle, with small demons floating around him. You see what appears to be a large man with dark wings coming out from his back, sitting cross-legged, apparently meditating or something of the like, on a large rock in the middle of this clearing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you guys know I'm not allowed to suffer any demons. That was the first thing they taught us at cleric school. Have at thee.
Is this an angel?
Vaguely from this far away, you could guess, but this certainly doesn't look like any angel that you've encountered.
Do we just need to stab it with the fork?
This is the guy with the fork.
And right here, I'm just gonna take a quick break so I can use the washroom, and anyone else is.
All right. I'll be
Maybe
right
when
back.
he's gone, you guys could fill me in on what the fuck is going on.
Theoretically, you could do it with that, but for it to work, he would have to be like attacking you, and then you would have to like catch it and reduce all of the damage, and then throw it and then hit. So it's just like super convoluted.
Sean, if you don't miss, then don't aim for me. Just aim for my scythe.
You said aim for me and I don't miss, so. Anyway, I cast level 6 fireball into the center of these 5 hooligans.
Roll
Okay,
initiative.
so you guys can see the battle map, right?
Yeah.
So you're like super far away from him still.
Alright, let's take a few more steps and then cast fireball.
Did you miss this, Will?
I did, yes.
Did you forget? I've been saving it for you. But I of course it's not my turn, so I'll wait.
I'm back, but I'm eating snacks.
Rolled a 2 for initiative, so I
Oh,
go
we're
tomorrow.
rolling initiative. You have a -1.
Oh,
Yes.
you guys aren't rolling initiative yet.
Okay.
Good. So
Let's-
that roll was just for practice.
Guys,
I mean, unless you're going to like just directly charge, but
I mean,
Hey, yeah!
yeah.
Leroy!
and so I'll just take a moment to describe this. The battle map kind of makes it look like the lava is like big fissures. It's more just like running across the ground, as opposed to like,
It's not like a
like a
20
giant
foot, it's like a
crack.
20-foot drop into lava.
It's
on the
just-
surface.
It's a
Yeah,
creek
it's-
of lava. It's, not
It's like a
river.
beach.
exactly, yeah. It's a creek of lava instead of a ravine with a river at the bottom.
Flash brand new sentence.
And the trees here are relatively small, but the rocks you can see on the map are large. And he is sitting out on that rock, like I said, cross-legged, and 4 small demons swarming around him. And once everyone's back, we'll get started.
Aren't we all back?
Sean goes after me, doesn't he?
No, I'm the first one.
I'm
You guys haven't
technically
rolled
here.
initiative. Oh, okay.
No, I'm Spartacus.
I just saw you were muted.
No, I'm Spartacus.
But so, if everyone's back, you guys can take a moment to decide what to do.
All right. I
Sean,
have.
go on.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more. Right, what I need you to be behind me. You need ice touch. I need you to be a big boy spell.
Ice
I'm
touch.
I'm gonna stun and then jump up. so I can dodge your attack. That's just how we play.
Okay.
It's really
Or
big on jumping.
alternatively, I cast Ice Storm. A hail of rock-hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder center of the point. Each creature in the cylinder must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes bludgeoning damage and cold on the save one. So basically, I'm gonna render his 4 little guys useless and just knock them into the lava.
I mean,
How far is the range on that spell?
300 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Shit.
you can actually, just fully hit it.
You can just
So,
Cheat them.
and then I'll eat them down, and then I'll walk a little closer and then fireball them, which is 150 feet. So I just need to, while the ice storm's going on, I'll just walk by and I'll fireball afterwards.
you're still in range.
I'm still in range?
Yeah.
How many feet are we?
130.
Oh my
Where's
god!
my feet?
Alright, I need 2 turns and this entire combat is over.
All right, I'll kick back. You got this one. Ice
Yeah,
boy.
just give me all, let's do the friendship is magic thing and just generate all your magic into me so I get some good dice rolls and some good damage.
I'm gonna buff the shit out of you.
Yeah, I think
did you
this
say
is,
let's do the friendship is magic thing?
yeah, that's what they do, right?
Yeah, totally.
The power of friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen enough My Little Ponies.
No, My Little Pony,
He'll
they
be
have
doing
the
his
amulets.
incantation.
They have
Last
the
piece
elements of
of My Little
harmony.
Pony.
Dear
Yeah,
Princess
I can
Celestia.
Was,
Dear Princess
uh,
Celestia.
A Pinkie Pie vor.
Oh my god, yeah!
And it's
The
Why?
fanfic.
forever.
The cupcake fanfic.
Sean
Hey,
decided,
stay out of my
Sean-
shed, okay?
Sean decided the great way to induct me into the fandom of My Little Pony was to make me read a fanfic of one of the ponies
Mutilating the
torturing
other
and
one.
mutilating the other one, then cutting her up and making her into cupcakes.
I
I'm
think I
sorry,
heard
Will.
that, and I think I was smart enough to not read it when I heard that description.
Will, I'm trying to have my superhero moment.
I didn't get it with the description.
Superhero or
I just
super
got so
villain?
far in. And
I don't
once
know
you get to
yet.
the point where it's like, she's like carving her skin off. Well, you know what? I guess we're in this deep. We might as well finish.
So then that's a new D&D campaign. We have to fight Pinkie Pie.
But so, as you guys stand with Mort's intent to just unload with spells, is that the plan, or are you just gonna go straight ahead with it?
I mean, we should let him do that and then see what happens.
Wait,
I'm
can you
still trying
follow
to
up?
Mentally catch up.
Can we get a
I'm just gonna
darkness
buff
in there
shit.
too? Can one of the tieflings throw darkness in there too so they don't even know what's happening?
I can.
How-
No,
Blindness,
this is only
deafness.
60 feet.
Sorry. Alright. I'll hit him with, okay, we'll do hail, and then somebody runs up and darknesses, and then I'll do the fireball. And then they really won't know what hit them.
Can I like sneak up maybe?
I can put the gargoyle
Are these trees or bushes?
trees.
They're trees.
Okay.
Wait,
I can give one of you guys the gargoyle.
real quick, of all of us, who's most likely
No,
to die in
ignore
this
that.
fight?
Probably me.
I
Um,
was just measuring.
I think the gargoyle has expired at this point.
Damn.
So,
Oh, Interesting.
I look right at Mort,
Yeah?
and I tell him,
I believe in you, buddy.
and I
Thank you.
cast Death Ward on him.
Alright.
What the fuck is Death Ward?
First time
There we
in the
go.
next 8 hours, the first time he would drop to 0 hit points, he instead drops to 0 or to 1 hit point.
Will,
Mhm.
has combat started yet?
no.
Can I cast Armor of Agatha?
That's not what it's called, but yes.
Alright. I would personally like to take a moment to cast Armor of Agatha.
Okay.
So I just get some more AC
Do you have any
and
other
bitches are
buff
scared.
spells there, cleric?
I cast Bless on
That'll only last for a minute once you cast it, right?
I'll do a minute. So I guess I'm gonna wait to do it till like right before we go in. I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
Who needs it? I can only actually what's up gas? Is it extra targets? Yeah, it's
Not much. What's up, gas with you?
You can leave. You're the way out.
Alright, let's get this party going.
Um.
Can I sneak up?
Sure.
Oh.
Roll a stealth check.
Cool.
I really will just fuck these people up right from the edge of the map.
Yeah, you do. You just barely managed to make your way
Did you say
up
something,
to
Jacob?
that tree.
Okay, bye. I think you're out of range now. Am I casting Bless?
What? No,
Oh,
I'm trying to
what's
hide.
happening?
He's trying to get a sneak attack on them. You know, after I decimate the area they stand on.
Can I like maybe hide in the tree? I don't know.
Sure, you can climb up into the tree.
Cool.
Is there anything else anyone wants to prepare?
You're muted.
I should probably get closer as well, but I don't know where to go.
What if you get in a tree too and prepare to javelin toss the fork into the angel's heart?
Oh, if it reaches that far.
Yeah, it's
then
one shot kill. We just gotta hit him.
We're gonna hit him with everything. We're gonna make sure he dies by also throwing the thing that can 100% kill him.
I don't think Criella can throw it 120 feet. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't think she's an Olympian? She's been training for this
Throw
moment all her
60
life.
feet. I guess for now I'm just gonna hide behind this smaller tree. Wait.
Before she
Fucking A.
goes, I cast guidance on her.
I'm sorry, Will. I keep putting these stupid things on the board.
Okay, so roll a stealth check to hide behind there.
You've been guidanced, Melissa.
Okay.
Which does it give you a D4 or does it give?
Elf?
Yeah, it's D4.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't do the D4.
Oh!
No.
So I'm just like, I look right at you and you're like, so you're going for that bush, right?
And I like
Yeah, I'm gonna
fucking
sneak over there.
face
And
plant.
I'm like, put on these saucepans on your backpack. That way they won't know you're here.
Oh my god.
You're like,
And
bang, bang.
And you believe him because
That
he's
was
old
my
and
guidance.
wise.
So you make your way up, and once you get there, you're quite aware of the fact that this actually just isn't a good hiding spot. But as you're on your way with a sight line straight towards him, you begin to stumble, but almost feel as though a hand catches you as the guidance saves you from colossally messing this up.
Oh my god, thank god.
And so you manage to get there without yet alerting them to your presence, but as best you can tell, you're not really that well hidden.
Okay.
Alright, Crow, do you also want to get in a tree?
Yeah. You just.
Jerry?
Damn. Gone with the
Sorry.
wind.
No worries. Is there anything you want to prepare before the fight starts?
I don't really have abilities that would like provide armor or anything, so I suppose I could just get closer for now. Because all my buffs are like while in combat, so.
Okay, so where are you trying to get to?
I'm just gonna leave myself out in the open a bit here.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're just gonna start walking out in the open?
Dude! You just pretend to be a real crow.
I quickly
Oh, yeah, I'm
cast
just
Bless on
gonna
all of
walk-
them.
Just gonna walk, start pecking the ground, blending in. You know, I'm a crow. Car.
You know what? Doesn't
got
sound like a
real
great plan.
The
but
depth perception, he looks smaller from far away.
I think that's where we're gonna have Mort unleash his first spell, and everyone can roll initiative.
Cast Bless right before he goes off because I see him pecking. I'm like, shit, shit, shit.
And yeah, so right before that happens, you get the bless off, and so who is getting blessed?
That's my initiative.
So it's a +1 target.
Okay, so Damaris, is everybody getting blessed?
Yeah, well, everyone but me.
Okay, yeah. So you're walking up, and everyone but you is getting blessed.
Yeah, I got the exact same fucking roll as my last one.
That's tough. And then so we're just waiting on one more for Criella.
I'll go roll.
In the meantime, let's have Mort roll
They need to do dexterity saving throw.
all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you casting?
Ice Storm.
And how big is that?
It is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, and so where are you centering it?
On top of him.
On top of him? Okay, so that'll be like...
Let's go! And it's gonna be they each need to make 15 saving.
Okay, so I'm just gonna note the initiative order.
Dude, it's like a rock. What is it? A rock hard ice pounds. So it's about to be pretty cool. And it becomes difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. So
Okay. So they're all making
dexterity.
saves?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the DC?
15.
All right. So Big Boy's gonna fail.
Yeah.
Demon 1's gonna fail. Demon 2's gonna fail. Demon 3's gonna fail. And Demon 4's gonna pass.
All right. Well,
Oh.
it's not even all that good for demon number 4 because he has to take half this damage.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the first one. This is bludgeoning damage, and then 4d6 cold damage.
And is that going against everybody?
Yeah, but except for it's gonna be halved for the last one.
Oh, you can add a D4 if you want to use your bless or no, sorry, that's an attack. That's stupid.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, so 25 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is everybody back? I don't.
It's also that
Yeah.
20 feet is also difficult terrain.
She was just on the phone. We muted so you didn't have to hear her talking.
Oh, okay. So, as Mort unleashes his first spell, you see a cloud materialize above your foe, and soon hail begins to pelt down on all of them. And as this happens, you all see him stand up, and his eyes open, and you see a fiery red light emanating from his eyes.
Damn.
Second, red eyes, red pillar. Guys, I think this dude's a demon.
As he looks directly at Gerald and Alistair, who are currently both out in the open. And we'll start it off with Gerald's turn.
All right.
Actually, before Gerald goes, he is going to take a lair action.
Oh, what?
A lair action.
Is that like a boss thing?
Yeah. So since he's like set up this area beforehand,
It's his
sort of-
lair.
it sort of has its own magical properties.
I'm scared. Go on.
And immediately after the hail begins to pelt him, you see. I'm just gonna move that for a second. Oh fuck! I did that wrong.
Cone? Do you need cone?
No, you see this area completely fills with darkness.
All right.
And none of you can see anything that's happening in there anymore. And then we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. Is the darkness bit like a spell that's affecting us? Do we know?
15
Or
feet
is-
is the actual thing, darkness.
Also the hail knocks all 4 of the demons out of the sky.
Into
So it'd only
the
be around
lava?
then.
Yeah, into the lava, and they burn up.
Oh, let's go.
So currently what you can see in that center area, you see hail still swirling all around, but in that square is just all the way up to the sky is completely enveloped in darkness.
We need to get all around this bad boy.
Because I can jump that gap, no problem.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem smart.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know what's in there. That's why I was wondering if there was a spell affecting us. Because I can remove that spell.
Until we get in there.
Mm-hmm. It's an area of effect. If you have something that can nullify the magic in that area,
Illuminate it with light magic that's above a level 2 spell.
Well, that ain't gonna be me, Chief.
You may have upcast.
I don't want to waste my fireball on something I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know what I can do here.
What if you punched him really, really hard?
So, did you want to move somewhere?
You can take the dash action, just get close.
Yeah, I'll just get close.
Or a dodge, maybe? That's a thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could like you have 40 feet of movement, I think, right?
45.
45. Okay, so you could get like all the way within here, pretty easily. And then you can also like hold your action until something happens, like if that's something you want to do. Like hypothetically, you could say, I'm going to hold my attack until he's close enough for me to hit.
You can also just spend your action to dodge and make him take disadvantage if he attacks you.
That is something you can do. I believe, yeah, that's just the dodge action. Yep.
Okay, I guess I can dodge there then.
So you'll move up to there.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you can just move yourself up.
I'm trying to drag, but it's not letting me. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta switch to like the selector, or you can just move with arrow keys. Okay. And so you're taking the dodge action.
Yep.
All right. Cool. And then we'll go to Mort's turn.
Well,
I guess technically you can't see him anymore.
yeah. How hard to get across is this creek of the lava?
Well,
Well, don't
so
even
for starters,
matter.
it's lava.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Like, it's more than difficult terrain.
Just
Okay?
don't-
Like, it's a little bit harder than difficult terrain, probably.
like hypothetically, if you wanted to run straight at it, like lava's relatively solid. You can actually
It's pretty
More-
dense.
If you are
More
fast
or
enough, you
less.
can run on top
you
of it.
can more or less run across it.
I feel like
But
my best
I don't know if you
bet
want to.
is just
Especially
to...
if it's, like, cooling a little, yeah.
True. I think my best bet is to take
I'm gonna give you guys-
35.
So, darkness is a concentration spell.
You
So
can
if we
move
like,
35 feet.
Can
if
I?
we-
I don't know.
we
I'm
break
asking.
concentration, we can see it.
I doubt it.
No, I
I
can
will
move
just
30.
let you know, lair actions are slightly different than like normal things.
Perhaps something in the layer is connected.
Be wary of assuming that something will be able to happen.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit behind this rock and read my book until he shows up again.
Okay, are you gonna like take the hide action or anything, or are you just gonna stand there?
I'm fairly confident in my abilities not to be hit by him. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna stand here.
Do you want to hold an action
Yeah, I'll hold fireball until I see him again.
until you can see him?
Nope. We're not doing that genie shit here. I'm just gonna sit here and read my book.
No. so you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna plop
Can
it.
he just ready a fireball and then not immediately, like, have the option to shoot it? I think that's what he wants.
No, I feel. Listen, you
So
give
the
him
way
that
holding-
much, and he's
the
gonna
way
be
holding
like,
a
"Oh my
spell
god."
works is you begin to cast the spell
Mm-hmm.
and you hold it, and if you get through the turn without the trigger occurring, the spell does nothing.
And you don't lose a slot.
You do lose the slot
So I'm just not gonna ready it. I'm just gonna sit here and read my book.
and just do nothing. Okay.
Do nothing. It's the most
You'll
productive
take
I
the-
could
you'll,
be.
You'll take the dodge action,
Alright, if you say so.
and we'll go to Dameris's turn.
I'll ready an action to shoot an arrow when I see him.
When you see him? Okay. And hypothetically, if he appeared like right there, is that in your like?
Yeah, my range is,
Right.
says 80 feet / 320.
Okay, cool. So, and that hailstorm is difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so fucked.
What do you mean? He's probably already dead.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're being pessimistic.
We've probably already won the fight.
Okay, so I need Gerald to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no, I had something for this.
Doesn't bless count for that?
You do have bless on top
Yes,
of
you can add a D4. You are welcome.
God.
Okay. So what thing am I typing here then?
it? So you're gonna roll a d20, and you're gonna add your wisdom saving throw modifier. So
Wow.
like up in the, I don't know, probably generally in like the top left area of D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
It should be a box that says saving throws.
Yeah. So it's my wisdom +4 then, because of the blessing.
So, yeah, so you roll the d20 and then a d4 and then add that wisdom saving throw score.
Oh, D20.
Okay, so
Ooh.
13 plus the d4.
Roll a d4.
4D4.
No, just
1d4.
one. Just one.
1D4. Oh my god, this is so much. 7, I think.
Okay.
Okay. You succeed. Nothing happens.
That's
Excellent.
Did we see
Con.
anything happen, or did he just resist something that only he knew? something
You
happened?
don't, as far as you know, nothing has happened so far.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just in limbo.
and then okay. It is Criella's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to. Ready in action to use my crossbow, but can I? It says as a bonus action I can use my crimson, right? Can I just go ahead and already add lightning damage to it?
Yep.
Okay, so let me take my 1d6. Sweet.
And you want to ready your action? Okay, and you're just readying for when you see him?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're staying put?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this genie shit, Sean.
Alright, so now we'll go to Alistair's turn.
You guys ready for this?
Wait, one sec. Sean, does anything happen with the hailstorm if he starts his turn in there?
It's just rough terrain. He can get a little chilly.
But he doesn't have to make like another save to see if he takes damage?
Takes
No.
hypothermia damage.
It doesn't say
Okay.
that at least.
Oh, it would say it if it did. So, it's Alistair's turn.
Wait. Oh, yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
You guys ready for this? I've been really busting my brain noodle on this one. I cast Emboldening Bond on these fuckers.
On who?
3 around me, so Mort, Damaris, and Criella.
Okay.
It's a
awesome.
little hard to see because I'm like zoomed all the way
The
out.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So you're all welcome.
All right.
So I'm blessed and I'm emboldened,
Yes. And I guess I'm gonna go up to my speed. Just
or I'm
30.
emboldenedly bonded. So what does that do? What do I get to?
You should put that aura around you or whatever if it's around you.
I would, but none of you guys are gonna be on the front lines with me.
Yeah,
and
but
every
then I'll
time
know
I-
where it is on
I
the map.
can. I just want to get the sneak attack on my arrow, and then
I've tried putting it on me before, and like the problem is, I always have to like stop doing stuff to stay in range. So I'm gonna give this one a shot, and if it fucks up, I'll just cast it on myself. Basically, whenever you guys are within 30 feet of each other, doesn't have to be all 3 of you, just 2 of you within 30 feet. Those 2 people can get the extra D4. And I end my turn.
So, with that, the pillar of darkness manages to. Can I delete it, please? There we go. Disappears.
He's
and
gone.
You see him here, hovering in the air, and those of you those of you with on sight triggers can now make your attacks.
Come cross the streams.
So Mort doesn't have an on-site trigger.
I know, but I'm making sure I can still hit him with Fireball later.
Okay, so we'll go Dammers first.
Okay, so
And you are
80 feet / 320. What does that mean exactly?
okay. So you're outside of 80 feet, so you have to roll at disadvantage.
Oh, shit, okay.
But you're hidden, so you get to roll at advantage. 'Cause
Cancels
you're out
out, and I
of-
think that means you get 1.
Yeah,
One.
yeah. So it's just a standard roll now.
I'm okay with this.
Add your numbers. Add your numbers.
Oh,
You add 2d4.
add 2d4. Add the 2d4.
Wait, why is there a second D4?
He's blessed and he's in both being bonded.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So
Or within
So-
range of.
from sitting in the tree,
Kissing.
Roll
You,
nice.
you hang you cross your legs around a branch and hang down and pop your head out upside down out of the foliage of the tree, and hanging you close one eye and snipe him through the hailstorm, and can roll your attack with sneak attack, or roll your damage with sneak attack damage.
On my exhale breath, I say, "It's a rogue thing."
Oh my god.
Loose the. Can I loose the arrows? Damn.
Oh, Wesley, no.
Ooh.
The rest of it. There's.
This is not a good time, sir.
15.
All right. And then Criella, are you within your extended range? You're definitely not within your regular range.
The extended, yeah. 120.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so just barely. Okay. So you can roll the attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
2 20s. Let's go.
Okay, so when I roll at disadvantage.
You roll 2 d20s and you take the lower result.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the low result
Wait.
is
Are you
Do
adding
You want me to
your
do it
bless?
single?
it's a 9. So
Are you adding your bless to that though?
so
You don't get bowling bond, but
Add your-
you get bless.
add your what's your modifier for the attack? Like your to hit modifier?
Criella?
It's not. It's not because it's not equipped. Because I can't, because this is a read only, because somehow my thing got deleted.
Oh.
No, I can't.
Okay,
I
so what's
can't.
your dexterity modifier?
+3.
And what's your proficiency bonus?
Yeah, it's +3 too, but let me look.
Okay, so the crossbow will be +6 to hit. And then with the D4, roll the D4 from bless. Okay.
10.
So you are unable to hit him. He's just too far away, and the bolt just goes wide. But the lair action is going to occur, and from behind him at the pillar, which is at the top of the map, you see crawl out of the portal 2 little demon motherfuckers. who are quite far away now. But we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. All this dice. That's like the dice have only just started spilling on my screen. So he's now out of his lair because we can see him, right? So
The whole
He's
place
out of,
is
he's
his
out of that
lair.
darkness.
So, what if I were to go where he stood? Would he be able to see me?
Yeah, so there's no more darkness. The darkness is gone.
Okay, so I'm
he,
just
he
gonna.
would be able to see you.
What if I was to like perch myself and jump the gap like here and get to the middle platform where he was? Like if I jump that.
Dude, he's got the high ground. Are you sure you want to do that? Star Wars.
Yeah, so you'd pretty effectively be able to jump across because the gap there is only really 5 feet. So yeah, I'd say you'd be able to get to where he was.
Okay. And in terms of him having the high ground, I can at max jump 20 feet. So
he's not. He doesn't really have high ground. He's currently just like hovering in the air, just slightly above the ground. He's on.
Jerry, I do want to remind you, Fireball is an AoE spell.
Yeah, so you know, don't miss.
Oh, I won't, but it will probably be eating cooked bird for breakfast.
A little in today for breakfast.
That's the problem. I'm not
Then again,
gonna miss.
I eat dinner at like 5 p.m., so you know.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk towards where, like, I'm gonna like prep to jump in just in case. So then once Mort fires off his fireball, I can then pursue.
So what's the radius on Fireball though?
What do you? The big radius, the huge radius on Fireball that can kill
No.
everyone.
The radius on Fireball. What is it?
Each creature in a 20-foot radius of the
Yeah,
center.
so that like wouldn't actually be like all that large. Like even if you centered it on him, it wouldn't hit. It wouldn't hit Gerald.
All right.
Yeah, so I can jump that gap. Okay, that's chill. So if I just walk closer and then I will use my whatchamacallums step of the wind to jump.
You don't even need to use Step of the Wind. You can just jump over. Like it's
Okay.
like that gap specifically is fairly easy for you to jump. So you can get
Here we
over
go.
that
Here we
fine.
go. Yay!
And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I want to hit first. I want to wait for Sean to do that. Mort to do that.
Okay, so did you want to like hold your action?
Yeah, I'll hold my action.
So what are you gonna hold?
His action.
But what action are you gonna hold?
I'm gonna tell you when it happens.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me now.
You just have to wait and see.
So like, are you gonna hold your attack action?
It's a quantum action. He's holding every action he can possibly do all at once.
Schrodinger's held option.
Yeah.
Damn, I muted. I said the Schrodinger action.
So do you want to go with like holding the attack action?
Yeah, I'll hold the attack action
And
because
so and you're just gonna hold it for, I'm assuming, until he's in range for you to hit him.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So then we'll go to Mort.
I'm gonna fireball this bitch.
Okay.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And where are you centering it?
On top of him. It's harder for them to escape when you're on top of them. Yeah.
Okay, so then that one demon is also gonna have to make the save.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the DC?
15 dexterity.
Okay, so he's gonna fail,
Oh yeah.
and the demon is also gonna fail.
Oh yeah. So they're gonna 8d6 damage.
Damn.
So let me just roll that real quick.
And then at the end of your turn, this is gonna disappear. Right?
Yeah, sure.
And for your next turn, yeah.
Ooh,
Jesus.
29 damage.
Jeez. All right. So, as described before, Mort, the pages of the book ruffle without even having to be moved by the fingers of the lifeless body until they land on the page of Fireball, and erupting around him, a fire so hot that despite the fact that you're standing in a pool of lava, Jerry, you can still feel the heat radiate from the fireball as he takes 29 damage and one of the demons burns to a crisp.
Nice.
And is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep. I'll just, you know, I'm gonna move up to Damaris. How far is he? 30?
Okay,
I can walk up there, and I'll just sit here.
Nice. And then we'll go to Damaris' turn.
Well, he's still flying in the air. How far away? I think I would run to that rock.
Okay.
I'll shoot him with an arrow.
Yep, roll the attack.
Because that demon is 5 feet out of my range.
Yeah, so you knock an arrow from behind this rock. Did you want to use the bonus action hide before you shoot to see if you can get the advantage in sneak attack?
Yeah. Do I need to roll the hide? Or just...
Yeah, so you're gonna roll roll a stealth check to hide behind that rock.
Pretty good at that.
Yeah, so you you manage to creep up, duck behind the rock, and then pop your head up, and so you can make the attack at advantage, but you already hit. So roll again to see if you crit.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
What?
All right, yeah. So you hit, but you can roll damage with sneak attack. 18. All right. Anything else for turn?
No, that's it.
All right, so we'll go to his turn. And then he is going to he is going to fly over here, and he will fly right by Jerry, so you'll get to take your action. So you get to roll two. It's not opportunity because he's holding his attack. So the reaction is to then use the action. But you get to roll 2 attacks. So roll to hit twice.
2d20. Then. Okay.
But roll them separately because you're adding your modifier to both of them.
Oh yeah, +4. All right.
Only +4. It's definitely bigger than that.
Well, oh yeah, because of my buff, right?
Well, I mean, just alone, your Dex modifier is like +4, I think, and you have proficiency, so it's definitely like, what is it on your sheet? What's it say beside the scythe or longsword or whatever?
My scythe is 1d10 +4.
But there should be like beside that should be a number.
+7.
Yeah, +7. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. So that's your to hit modifier. So roll the d20 +7.
Twice.
And do that twice. Okay, so unfortunately, he's just flying too quickly, and they're both gonna miss. So, as he flies by you, towards Damaris, all thunderingly loud, you guys each hear, his deep voice. You foolish mortals have stood in my way before, and you will not do it again. As he takes his sword, and shoves it down into the earth. And I need each of Jerry, Damaris, and Alistair to make dexterity saving throws as black chains erupt from the fissure that he's created in the earth and lash out towards each of you.
I'm pretty good at these.
Oof. 5.
So Alistair's gonna fail.
Can I use my mage hand to like tug him a
Damaris
little
is
bit?
gonna succeed.
Jerry.
And Gerald is just barely gonna manage to dodge out of the way. So, Alistair is going to get pulled in to here.
That's
As
where I
the
wanted to be
chains, the chains lash around you, and they're searingly hot, and you take 18 necrotic damage.
You're a cleric. You're like resistant to that. You're like immune to that, right? Necrotic damage. I think I read that in the book.
It's in the book somewhere.
Actually, I'm mostly fine.
And then
Mostly.
I'm not gonna die yet.
we'll go to Criella's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot it with the crossbow again.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack it twice.
The crossbow has reloading, right? So you can't use it twice in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Reload it with the
well,
spear.
Let me move up first.
Okay.
Like, here.
Yep.
Nope. That was it, right?
I think one further. Oh no.
Okay, so am I rolling with disadvantage since it's 5 over 30 feet?
Is the interior range is 30 feet?
Mm-hmm. And I can only move 30 feet, so I couldn't move it.
Yeah, so you are shooting at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, I'll do it like this.
That one's kind of nice.
The only good rolls. Oh.
No.
Unfortunately, that one is not high enough, and you're trying to weave a dart or a bolt through Alistair and Damaris, and you're just unable to, unfortunately.
Like not trying to hit them with this lightning bolt.
The bolt flies by as it crackles and electrical energy. And we'll go to Alistair's turn.
Would you say that I am within 5 feet of this angel?
I would indeed say that, yes, you are within 5 feet.
Alright, so first of all, I do some hand motions that would not look out of place in like Naruto or Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You know, they're
Okay.
like cleric and arcane shit. No one knows what I'm doing, except that I'm like naming all of my party members, and then I'm like, angel people, don't attack my friends, but this guy fuck his shit up, and I upcast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Oh my
Is that a
gosh.
concentration spell?
It is, so
Okay, I was gonna ask you to roll to see if you dropped less anyway, because I just forgot when you took the damage. But if you're casting
I can.
Spirit Guardians, then.
I have advantage on it though.
But if you're casting Spirit Guardians, you automatically drop less.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians. And then
So it
What happens?
He has to make a wisdom save against 15.
Okay. He is gonna pass that.
Damn.
Unfortunately. He does have a plus
So
5
nothing
to his wisdom
nothing
save.
happens. There's no like a half effect or something.
Oh, it keeps going, so it's
Yeah.
still on. He has to keep
Um,
making the save. Wait,
Yeah.
what? On a failed save, the creature? What? Oh no, on a failed save. I'm a fucking moron.
Your word, not mine.
And you have anything else for turn?
You know, I think that's about gonna do it.
Okay, so it's gonna be the little motherfucker's turn, and he's gonna
No, wait,
fly.
no. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Okay,
I should
yeah.
read.
Yeah.
Reading
Same.
smart.
So how much damage is he gonna take?
He is going to take
That much.
7 damage.
And
it
What type of
is
damage is it?
Radiant, if it matters.
So, it does seem to affect him, but it seems he seems to be effectively swatting away many of the spirits that begin to assault him, and you gather that he is resistant to radiant damage. Not immune,
It's
but resistant.
resistant to radiant.
And then we're gonna go to initiative count 20, where he takes his lair action. And so around him, we're gonna get. He speaks in a language that none of you comprehend, and seemingly opening a few tears in reality, crawl out 2 more little demons.
Is it deep speech?
Bioshock.
It
I
is
do
not
know. I do
deep
know
speech.
infernal.
It is not in. I don't think it's infernal. I didn't write it down.
Is it celestial?
Yeah, it's not infernal. It's not infernal. And then we'll go to Gerald's. No, it's not celestial.
Is it primordial?
No,
It's the same team.
Is it common?
Billy Mays.
it's not common.
Okay, just checking.
Does then we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. Am I able to get closer before I attack at all? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk up to this boy like it's no one's business.
Yep.
So I will go for I have a few things here that I can use. Give me
If you're gonna attack him, you do have to be like all the way up against him though.
You have to be touching him.
okay, is it possible to use the one with the blade ability so my attacks count as magical as well?
I believe that is always happening.
Okay. So then I can roll an extra 1d6 for extra damage.
It's just like the Kensei monk ability, right?
Yeah.
Let me just pull it up really quick so I know exactly what we're working with.
I have 2 more tricks up my sleeve before the battle is over.
Only 2? What kind of wizard are you?
Well, he's gonna die in 2 more moves, so. What?
Why did you scream?
Ah.
Oh, it sounded. I want you to know that it transmitted as. "Ah," and then you.
Okay,
went
so-
to-
So one with the blade is your weapon attacks count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances and immunities. And then if you hit, you can use a key point to add that extra d6.
Okay, so
So you have to see if you hit first.
okay.
So roll this attack.
All right, so it would be. So that's the hit. My hit would be plus the +7 one, wouldn't it?
Yep. Okay, so as you come up to him, he whips around and parries the first strike with his sword. But you can roll the second one.
Okay. Oh, what the? Okay. Ignore me.
You can type. You can just hit like up, and it'll automatically select the last, like the up arrow. It'll automatically select the last thing you put in his chat and just copy it. But that one will hit. So you can roll your damage, and if you want, now is when you would spend the key point to add the extra
D6.
die.
Okay, so I rolled the initial damage and then do the d6.
Yeah.
Or, okay. 8 and then 1d6.
Okay.
So that's
13. Alright, so he'll take 13 damage. And then, I'm assuming you would want to use your bonus action to, like, punch?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I will use Fury of Blows. And
Okay,
then,
so you need to spend another key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Yep. It's
Yep.
it's a rough one.
And then, yeah, so roll another 2 attack rolls.
Ooh!
So that's just, you rolled the damage die, you need to roll the d20 to see if it hits.
Oh shit. I will get the hang of this.
Okay,
I
so the
don't
first
forget.
punch hits, and then now you can roll damage for it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 5 damage, and now you roll the next punch. So roll the d20.
You mother. Okay. Hits.
And that one is gonna hit, and now you roll the d6.
I'm gonna cry.
All right.
So, 15.
So as you come with the first slash of your scythe, and the next slash back, and then coming in for a punch, and then another punch, as just moving lightning quick, as you bash into him over and over again.
Car, motherfucker.
And then we'll go to Damaris's turn.
Alright.
My boy.
Would I have to move up one? Like, could I?
You would have to move up to hit him, yeah.
Can I go there, or
Yep.
if I can go like around?
Hypothetically, if you went around, you would get like an opportunity attack from that one little motherfucker, but you can just go straight there.
Okay, cool. Would I get my sneak attack bonus because
Yep.
Alistair being here next?
Yeah, he's wheeled around and is attempting to deflect the blows of Gerald.
Oh, Andrew. Yeah. Oh, so he's right. Okay, then I'm going to short sword, dagger.
The short sword is going to miss, but the dagger will hit as you drive it into his back. You can roll damage plus sneak attack.
I said, my boy.
You want it. Okay. And anything else for turn?
No, that's it. Just like, whatcha.
Okay, so we'll go. We'll go to his turn. And once again.
Have I been skipped?
Yes, you have.
How many
bad.
times? How many moves do I get to go?
Only one.
Alright, I want to tap my magical bangle and use Scorching Ray on him.
Okay.
And I will be hitting him 3 times.
Yep. Roll them.
Or
First one hits. Second one misses.
you can add a D4 to that.
Third
You're
one
still
hits.
within
I'm gonna
30
add the
feet of
D4
Criella.
to the one that missed.
Yep.
Which is
It now hits.
technically
Alright.
cheese, but he would have done that anyway because it was the lowest roll.
Mm-hmm.
So all 3 of them
2d6.
all three of
I
them
need
hit.
some wine after that.
So
jeez.
it's gonna be 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna be doing 66 for the damage here.
Nice.
And
So-
I'm gonna hit him for 22.
So as you tap your magical bangle and shoot shot after shot of scorching energy into him, he takes 22 damage.
Is he looking worn and torn?
Is he,
um,
is he bloodied yet?
Not quite. He still looks in quite good fighting shape.
Oh my gosh.
Alistair, I'm gonna need you to pull out some of your hat tricks here.
And we'll go to his turn.
I say hat trick.
As again you hear his booming voice shout, "You meddle in business that you cannot comprehend." And we will roll to see if he regains his chain ability. So on a 5 and a 6, get it back. Okay, so he doesn't get it back.
Good, good.
And he is going to turn to Gerald, who has been hitting him the most.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but would you say he is starting his turn within 15 feet of me?
I would say that, yes.
And you, you know, you don't have to do it right this second, but can he roll a wisdom save at some point?
Yep. He fails.
Starting 15 feet near me? Not with the
So roll
guardians. Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah,
since he is resistant, he is going to take half of that.
His
but
speed is also half, if that matters.
he will still take 11.
Lit.
And then he's going to turn around to Gerald, and he is going to swing his sword twice at you. And what's your armor class?
My armor class is 18.
Okay, so with the first strike, he crits. As he brings his sword directly down over top of you, and he's going to deal.
Probably not that much, right?
Yeah, he crit. Not that much damage, but he crit. Don't worry about it.
19 damage to you.
Shit.
With the first strike of his sword, and is gonna
That's fine.
strike
Doing
again
the bird boy.
and hit you with the second strike as well.
Oh.
Dealing another 14, so that's 32 points in total. And then he is going to shove you. So I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. So that would be 1d20.
Plus your your strength saving throw score.
Yeah. Please, for the love of God.
And plus 4. Okay, so he does just takes one hand off of his sword and shoves you backwards, and you go 5 feet back. And then he's going to take a legendary action to disappear and reappear over here as he teleports away from all of you.
He's found a loophole with the hound speed.
That cheeky fuck.
And we'll go to Criella's turn.
My dex is a +4. Do I get a reaction attack on that?
No, I
You
think he
do
was
not.
bending
He-
space around him.
Yeah, he just sort of bends
See,
space and time.
Will's
around
such a
him and
nice
disappears.
DM because, like, if one of my players interrupted me to be like, "Actually, I have Spirit Guardians turned on," I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, cool, you did that. He attacks you instead, actually."
So it's Criella's turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep trying to do what I've been trying to do. Oh, okay. So let's try it again. Let's see. I'm gonna try to hit him.
You-
Oh no.
You don't manage, unfortunately.
Now the one
He's
virtual dice bumped the other, and it made that first one an 18.
He's just too far away from you. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. The only bonus action I have is the Crimson Rain. I already used it.
Okay. So Alistair's turn.
You only get one charge of that?
No, it lasts
Who's
forever
missing
until
health?
I rest.
Just me and the bird?
Oh, the lightning damage thing?
Gerald, call once if you're missing a decent chunk of health.
Call.
You're actually lucky. He rolled fairly low on the crit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, considering the regular hit was
I
close
swear
to
I have a
another-
plan.
We gotta get the spear inside of him.
Yeah, it's
The trident, actually.
It's a
We gotta get
Yeah,
this
well, I
fork
have to get
inside
close
of him.
to him first.
I think
I have a plan.
one shot, one
Have
kill.
these goons gone yet?
Not yet, no.
They just don't feel like it.
Same team.
Well, I'm asking because I'm gonna hit them with fucking spirit guardians.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill these things real quick.
All right.
Flying, right?
What's the radius on Spirit Guardians?
15 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
They're hovering at about ground level.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go here. And
Yep.
I'm gonna cast. He caught once, so I guess I'll upcast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Gerald.
Nice. So roll the healing for that then.
You get back 17 hit points, buddy.
Shit.
And I end my turn, Iva.
All right. So now it is their turn, and each of them are going to make the save, but
Only one of them
it
has
doesn't
to. The others are too
matter. They
far.
don't have enough health. They're both dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It just disintegrates.
Same team.
And this one is gonna fly. Actually, having seen his friends die, is gonna make
Traumatic.
sure to skirt around you and fly here. And then at initiative count 20 is gonna take a lair action. What's he gonna do with the lair action? I think he's gonna do darkness again. And so let's see. I think
I had a plan for that.
this
I
area.
couldn't hit him in time.
Is gonna envelop in darkness as Alistair and Damaris lose all sight of their surroundings. And then we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. So what I don't really see the play here.
We just need to get
No, you can't see
Criella.
it. There's darkness around me.
Oh my god. What did you say something? I can't hear anything from that darkness void because it's also silent.
No, it's not.
Did you guys hear that?
Sounds a lot like my friend Mort.
We just need to get
Friend is a
Criella up there.
strong...
Oh, what?
See, I could jump that, but I would have to engage with.
You would
this
have to have
boy.
a running start to be able to jump that.
Do that to that.
You aren't gonna be able to jump that from standing.
Okay. So, where's my sheet here? Yeah, so if I dash as an action and then use Step of the Wind to jump 20 feet.
Okay, so you would need to back up and then run 10 foot to be able to jump, to be able to get a 10-foot long jump and then double it with Step of the Wind. So if you
Okay.
backed up there and then ran forward, And then use the key point for Step of the Wind. You would, yes, be able to get there. But that is... Step of the Wind would be a bonus action, so you do still have an action now that you're standing there.
Okay, so I need to hit this boy because he's gonna fuck me up otherwise.
Okay, roll an attack.
Alright, so flurry of blows, so I need to make sure it hits. Okay.
So you're not doing Flurry of Blows, you're just taking the attack action. Because Step of the Wind was your bonus action. And now just make sure, I know you've used a lot of key abilities, so just make sure you're keeping track of how many you've used.
Yeah.
Because you only have the limited pool of key points. So you have to roll to hit first.
Oh.
Obviously,
Yeah,
he was just testing
whenever
his dice.
whenever I say to take the attack, you gotta roll to hit. Yep. Okay. So you roll to hit it, and you are able to cut him down.
Hey.
And so with nothing left to do, we'll go to Mort's turn.
All right. So if I use a bonus action, I can't cast a spell afterwards. I thought that was the whole point of bonus actions.
What bonus action are you gonna take?
I'm gonna Misty Step into an Ice Knife.
Okay, so Misty Step is a spell. You can only cast one leveled spell per turn. So you can Misty Step and then cast a cantrip. But if I'm coaching you a little bit here, is there really a point in Misty Stepping when you could just walk?
Yeah, I could walk here and then be out of the range of everything and still can't hit him.
But what's Misty Step? 60 feet?
30. So I could 30 here and then 30 onto this rock and then hit him.
And then walk. Oh, so walk and then Misty Step? Like,
Yeah.
I guess technically. Isn't the range on Chill Touch like 120 feet?
I mean, if I wanted to Chill Touch, I guess I could. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like.
Well, I just want to. We need to do damage to
him.
him. Like, does 1 second. He's radiant. All right, sure. Why not? Let's just do it. I'm down. I'm down to cloud. I'm crazy. I'm crazy like that.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
fucking
walking
chill touch.
here. Oh, you're
Chill touching him.
chill touching him.
Yeah, I'm crazy like that.
Okay, and can you reach him from? Yep, so you can reach him. So the 16 does not hit.
All right.
He
Do I still have
sees
my
it coming
plus
from
4?
a mile away and has managed to dodge. Like what +4?
From the blessing that the cleric.
You are in range of Criella, yeah, so you would get the +d4.
Okay, so. Come on. Oh.
Yeah, so you're able to connect with Chill Touch. It seems to be going wide, but you feel the emboldening bond, and you're able to curve it back in towards to hit him.
Oh
for
yeah.
damage.
So that's gonna be 2d8. And oh yeah, well.
And what kind of damage is it?
It's necrotic.
So you see the Chill Touch reach out and grab him, and completely unfazed, he just stares you down.
Damn.
He has immunity. Look.
He is
Okay.
immune to necrotic damage. Sorry, I kind of told you to use Chill Touch, and then you were fucking
Yeah.
immune.
Well, that's kind of why I
forgot
didn't
about
want to
that,
use
sorry.
Chill Touch, because it's necrotic versus the ice damage that I do so regularly.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, it's Damaris' turn. So you are completely enveloped in darkness.
Right. I guess I'm just gonna take a step. I guess a step back and then come out of it.
Sure.
And I'll be like, Alistair, follow the sound of my voice.
Who said that?
It's me, Damaris.
Whoa. For a second there, I thought it was the darkness talking to me.
I guess I can't see through it, so if I...
Yeah, so you need to get to a point where you could, like, draw a line and see him. Somewhere along, like, this line or lower. Yeah, so you can see him from there.
Can't really take a pop shot. Do I think I can do it on this turn? I guess unless I did a dash action, but could I like jump to the rock to here?
So you can jump 10 feet with long jump. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm sorry. This is I was reading it wrong. So you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. So, I ruled that Gerald could use his so I'll give that to you as well. So I'm not gonna roll anything back, but you need to you can only move an amount equal to your dex. Is it score or modifier?
Nobody knows.
Strength score. Okay. So, whatever your dex score is, you can clear that many feet in a jump.
My dex score is 19.
But I guess if it's score not modifier, then I am gonna say strength and not dex. And then that way it actually just makes sense that I've been making Gerald use Step of the Wind. So strength score.
So it would be 8 for me.
Yes, you can make 8 feet with your jump.
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Sounds good.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yep, you're able to cleanly connect. Just a straight shot, and he's a big target. Alright, so you put 6 damage into him.
Clink.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go to his turn. So let's roll the recharge to see if he gets his chain.
I may or may not be almost out of arrows, you guys.
He does not get it back. So he's going to lie here, right he's gonna fly back here,
Okay.
right behind Damrest.
I'd be able to. Never mind. Okay.
And is going to roll his attacks against you. So the first sword attack, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, so the first sword attack is gonna hit, dealing 8 damage.
Okay.
And then the second sword attack is also gonna hit, dealing 12 damage. So 20 total damage. And then he is going to reach out and shove you back. I need you to make
Please don't fall in the lava.
a strength save.
On the other attack, I want to use a reaction for Hellish Rebuke really quick.
Yep, go for it. Alright, so I have to roll something for that, right?
It's a. I guess it's a Dex 11, so that's not so.
So Garrett,
He is gonna succeed it.
for your saving throw, you're within 30 feet of Melissa, so you get a D4.
Okay, for this push.
Yeah, for the saving throw.
And does he take half damage on this success or not?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So roll the damage anyway.
So.
Okay, so he'll take 7 fire damage.
Yeah.
And he is beginning to look a little bit more weary, as he shoves you back, and you need to make the strength save.
Okay. Strength save. Oh shit, that was I can do D4.
Nice.
17.
17. All right, you do manage to keep yourself from being shoved back into the lava. And we will go to Criella's turn.
And now that I'm finally in range, I'm gonna use this
Are you shooting him?
Yeah.
No trident?
No, because I have a blood curse on this weapon, and if I switch it, it won't be on there.
Okay. Fair enough. I just want to remind you, I'm pretty sure you do get 2 attacks with the trident if you were to take it, and if I believe, like if I remember correctly, it does extra damage. Well, I guess you wouldn't know that, but anyway, if you
Kind of know that.
I don't know if it's celestial or not yet.
if you want to stick with the crossbow, that's fine.
Well, I was gonna do that because if it damages it, then I was gonna do the brand of castigation on it, and I have to have my crimson right damaged.
Okay. So
That
yeah,
would
we'll
not
stick with the crossbow, and it does hit him. As now that he's closer up, you're
Okay.
able to line up a good shot, pop right into his back as he's engaged with Damaris.
Chester.
So start with the 4 piercing, and then you get the lightning damage on top of that, right?
So it's 6. And then now he has a brand on him. So if he deals damage to anybody within 5 feet of me, he gets 2 psychic damage. And now after this, I'm gonna look at the trident.
All right.
So
That
within
lasts
5
until I dismiss it.
until you dismiss it. Okay.
Yeah. So
And
he'll
did you want to like move into range of somebody so that it would like work,
Yes.
or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move closer to Damaris.
You're gonna move like there. And is that it for your turn? I'll take that as a yes. Alistair, your turn. And you are enveloped in darkness.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask is, did I hear the kerfuffle where Demon Man's trying to push Damaris into the lava?
Roll a perception check.
I'm good at these.
You have your
Let me
hearing
tell you
aids
that.
in?
Shut up. Yes, I do. Nah.
Unfortunately, no,
They're
you
not
didn't,
turned up.
hear that. The best you can tell is you remember Damaris calling you from like over here, like this direction.
I guess I'm gonna blunder in that direction. Go, where are you, Damaris? And I'm just gonna keep going till I'm like, oh! Is this a rock that's obscuring my vision right next to me?
You can see it.
Okay, so I can just go one.
Yeah.
Be like,
Oh no, it's a demon, guys!
I think it's an angel.
Keep in mind the giant feathery wings.
It's a fallen angel.
He's a
Pretty sure
demon,
he's a fallen
guys!
angel.
But yeah, it's you can continue with the turn.
Oh, he's a demon, that's why he's taking half radiant damage.
All he wants is to hold the sun.
Wouldn't Demon take more radiant damage in his Ford Fiesta?
Speaking of radiant damage, would you say that he has just entered within 15 feet?
So is it when you get closer to like within that range, or when does he have to be the one to enter it?
The specific verbiage says, blah blah blah.
Wow, that's so specific.
Blah blah, big.
Blah blah. Yeah.
says
Do
what I
damage.
wanted.
Yeah.
When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay, so
so-
when the creature enters for the first time on a turn, it says a turn, but not its turn.
Yes, it specifically says a turn.
It's specifically left vague.
So it's up to you, really.
Blah blah, big.
Let me consult Reddit.
I know same team and everything, but I've only ever seen it work when they've entered your range or started their turn in your range.
Well, he has entered my range.
Well, no, you entered his. How can you beat him up? You have to approach him.
What?
I'm
It's
so
a JoJo
confused
meme?
because this is like,
Hello?
I'm pretty sure the creature has to move in.
All right, so then I will eschew that for now. Are Damaris or Criella looking particularly peaky?
I'm
I'm down like 10 health points, but I'm at like 50.
Okay,
I'm
so
not-
it
I'm not
doesn't.
quite
So
bloodied
it
yet.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't take damage now because it's going to take damage at the beginning of its turn.
Yeah, because it's gonna start its turn in your range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt. Upcast at level 3.
Okay.
Even though it's radiant damage, but I want someone else to get the advantage, so.
Roll
You
the
know.
roll the attack. Yeah.
22.
So from a basically point blank range, you call forth the guiding bolt and blast it towards him. You can roll damage. You guys are just killing it with the stab in the back. Holy
27,
fuck.
but it's radiant.
Okay.
So.
So he'll take 13.
Is it radiant?
I think so. It might be first.
My next turn, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the next attack against him before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Yep. Okay. So
And that's the end of my turn.
so at initiative 20, the darkness is going to disappear. And it's going to reappear around like that. What is
My
that?
friends, they've been eaten by the darkness.
So none of you can see anything. And we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. I have 4 key left, so
We'll use another one. Jump over.
this is annoying. He keeps
What
flying.
What is your strength score though?
Strength score?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, yeah. So you can easily make it over. You can jump like 25 feet, basically.
Okay.
So you just
so-
have to, yeah, back up 10 feet, and then you could like get to there.
And then we yeet. And I walk up to this boy in the darkness, cloak of night, and I'll hit him with an attack.
Okay, so you can't see him, so you have disadvantage, but you are able to see the just faint glowing outline that has come from the guiding bolt, which will cancel out the disadvantage.
Yeah.
And you get to roll a standard attack. So roll the d20. And you get to do it twice because you have 2.
Because 2 of them.
Damn,
So that would be that.
that's pretty cool.
Damn.
Oh, it was almost an 18.
Damn,
The first one does not hit.
that's less cool.
So roll the second one, the d20.
Nice.
That one does hit though. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Did you crit on 19?
The first attack had advantage. No, sorry, didn't have disadvantage. But the 11 misses. The 26, you need to roll at disadvantage for this strike.
Okay, so how does one?
So roll
Roll it.
another d20, and we're gonna take the lower of 26 in this next roll.
Just get higher than.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You are definitely able to hit him, and you can roll damage.
Okay.
5. Okay, so he takes 5 damage.
Like bonus, can't I?
No, because you use bonus for Step of the Wind.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So now we'll go to Mort's turn.
I'm gonna prepare ice knives at a level 3 spell for when I see him.
Okay, and so how? What's the range on that?
I believe it's 60.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But I'll move into a more favorable position in case he decides to move out of that little square. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take 30. I'm gonna take. I'll take 30 feet right there. So
Yeah.
let me
Okay,
just-
so mark the spell slot now so that you don't forget.
Mhm.
And then we'll go to Damaris's turn.
Okay. I know it's magic. Darkness. So dark vision doesn't work.
Dark vision does not work. All you see is black.
See neither color nor gender, Mrs. Chang.
I don't have anything, so I'll swing at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna miss.
Ooh.
You just
But I get
Can't.
my second dagger.
Ooh.
did a clear shot, which is also a disadvantage.
Damn.
Ooh.
And it knocked it to a 20. No.
I
You
miss.
are unable to see him. Unless you want to move.
No.
We're gonna go to his turn. And
Would you say
we
it's
will
starting his turn?
It is, but we're gonna see if he gets his chains back.
Uh-oh.
He is gonna get it back, but now he's gonna roll for Spirit Guardians. So what's the
15 wisdom.
DC? He fails.
Oh.
So roll damage.
Half that.
Ew, fucking yeah.
It's another 13.
Can you imagine if he wasn't resistant to it?
Yeah. He'd be great.
And now that his chain attack is back, he's gonna use it, and I need everybody to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He
Nope,
can't
a
see
Dexterity
me.
saving throw.
No, god
Dex?
damn it, why?
It's chains.
Dexterity save.
What is
Okay,
dexterity
Darius
if
passes.
not agility of the mind?
Criella passes.
Easy. I saw it coming from a mile.
Jeez, Mort passes.
Wow.
It was
Alistair
almost a 1.
fails.
It was almost a 1.
He's old. He
And,
couldn't pass.
and we'll get a Dexterity save from
Gerald.
Gerald.
All right.
Gonna be the only one who fails it.
How much damage do I take?
You're gonna take. Gerald's gonna pass. So everybody succeeds except for Alistair, who's gonna take 16 necrotic damage.
Damn.
As out of this darkness, you see a chain just lash out towards you, wrap around you, and pull you in. As you get tossed there. And then we'll go to Criella's turn.
Okay, so he's not within 5 feet of me, right, Alistair?
Yeah. Oh, Alice.
Alistair's not, no.
Okay, so because of the brand of castigation, I actually know the direction of the creature at all times, even if I can't see it.
Oh, okay. So you actually know that his direction is. Well, I guess Mort would also have seen it. He's back here, so Mort can see him, and Criella can feel him back that way.
He's over there.
Okay, well,
It's teleporting.
I think he's
I was
flying.
gonna stab him, but now he's too far away.
His speed would still be halved if he's flying. Or does it only affect your legs?
He's not flying. He teleported.
Okay,
Oh my
that's what I
gosh.
Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
Well,
God.
can I step here? And now I'm not in the darkness anymore.
Yep.
Dang, alright. Well, I guess since I technically haven't pulled the trident out yet.
Wait, ice knives! I should have been able to use my ice knives as soon as I saw him.
Okay. Can
Oh,
you?
yeah.
It's what's
Do
the
that
range
for
on it though?
It's 60.
He's too far
Wow.
away. The spell fizzles. I guess you could technically still like hold it, but I mean he's not gonna move, so the spell doesn't work. And we're still on Criella.
Okay, since he's over there now, I moved out of the
Yep.
darkness, so I'm gonna try to hit him with my crossbows. Pretty sure it's still out of range.
It's so it's still at disadvantage.
Okay. Oops.
And what are you adding to it?
Hmm.
Or like what's the to hit modifier? It'll be like your dex mod plus your proficiency.
Oh, so +6.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we'll take the 10, and then I believe you're still getting the D4 because you're
It's near damage.
within.
And a D2 plus the lightning. Or not D2, just +2.
Well, so we have to see if you are hitting first. So you're currently at 16 to hit, so you need to roll the D4 to see if you manage to hit.
Just one D4, right?
Does not get you there. And once again, you whiff. Unable to hit.
Okay.
That was close.
Anything else for turn? Okay. So we'll go to Alistair's turn.
So do I hear all this noise she's making?
Roll a perception check.
Did you turn your
So,
hearing
I'm
aids at this
so
time?
so good at these. You have no idea. There's no chance I could roll low. 19. How does 19 do for you?
You're
That's
quite
20.
confident she shot in a direction that is not towards you.
And I bump into her, right? Bump into her.
And
Okay.
you guys both fall. in
And
the
knock
lava.
her right into the lava.
No, please don't. And that's
I
it.
won't do that to you. You get shoved there, yeah.
What?
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 You're very quiet.
Hello?
Oh?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Criella, how are you? Does she look like she's been injured?
I'm still at my same, like, 10 hit points. 10
You
below.
get nothing then.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Don't ever.
Okay, roll it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit.
You sound far away.
This much
there.
damage. Ah! It takes half that much. Six radiant damage. And I end my turn, Kaiba.
Okay. So top of the turn, the darkness is gonna disappear. And once again he calls forth, and two demons are gonna crawl their way through reality. Here. Yeah, there and there. And then we'll go to Gerald's turn.
Okay. Is this boy like flying over the lava, or is he like standing on that rock there?
He's like hovering, like he's effectively on ground level.
There's I'm trying to work out. Am I able to hit him? Like
You would
I'm
have
not-
to step forward to like there.
Yeah, it's kind of pushing it, but I guess we can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna strike this boy.
Okay. So roll the attack. Roll a d20. Yeah, he's dead.
Yee.
And so now you have the rest of your turn. If you want to do anything with it.
Can't jump these really, so I can't bring him back. So I guess I'll just end my turn there.
All right. Mort,
I'm gonna ice knives level 3 him.
are you close enough?
Yeah, I'm 60 with. I'll just walk
Walk up. Okay, where are you moving to?
right here.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ice knife him. Level 3 spell.
Okay.
And God. The pressure. I was ready for this 2 seconds ago.
But then you had to walk.
Then I had to walk and it threw me completely off. When you use it second level, the cooldown. Okay, so I have to do a range check. Range check.
Unfortunately,
Wait. Has someone already used the advantage from getting bolt?
no.
Yeah. No?
No.
All right.
Roll that advantage.
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
And you will get to add the D4.
Yeah.
God, we're so cool.
Oh, okay. Add the D4. Add the D4. Add the D4. Add the D4.
I'm sorry. And we'll go to Damaris' turn.
A big ol' oof right there.
Okay. I may or may not have 2 arrows left. So I need to stab him, but I can't get over there.
I feel like one good stab with the spear and it's all over.
Is there a way I can like help you throw the hydrant?
Nobody
Hydrant.
throws a dwarf.
Put it in the crossbow.
Yeah, we'll just load.
Harpoon him.
Load it into a ballista. You guys have one of those in the Kirby jar, right?
Yeah, let me pull out the curvy jar really quick.
That's our plot device.
Just suck him up in the curvy jar.
But you can break out of the curvy jar once you're inside.
Yeah.
And he can just teleport, so I don't know how good that would do for us.
I'm gonna ready an action if he teleports back on this side.
Okay. You don't want to like shoot him?
No, I've only got 2 arrows.
Okay. So what action are you readying?
To shoot him if he shows up over here.
Wait, why would you shoot him if he shows up over there, not
I
just
don't
here?
know. I'll just shoot him.
Because 45 is within the
Yeah.
still range, right?
You
Yeah.
get a D4 to this thing. Since you're right next to Criella. You don't.
Ooh!
Oh. Big crits. Okay.
Use the 4. Use the 4.
So just roll the damage regularly and then add 6 to it.
Oof.
So 15 as you clock
I have
a beautiful arrow, and with that you stab him, like you get him right good with that arrow, and he's beginning to look quite weak.
shot through the heart.
No, you shot him through like the arm.
And anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay, so we'll go to his turn. We'll see if he gets the chains back.
Please no.
He does. So how
The
far
Emperor using
I mean,
a
I've been
loaded virtual
dodging these.
device.
He's gonna fly here, and I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Into
Would
the
you
water.
say that he has moved within 15 feet of me?
Yes, he has. He does succeed the save though,
So it's half damage.
so he'll take quarter damage. But roll it.
So 5.
So he's gonna take, 5 damage. And everybody needs to make the dex save. Okay, so it's a fail from Criella, a success from Mort,
Let's
a
go.
fail from Gerald,
Ooh.
Fail from
Alistair,
He's gonna pull us into the fucking
and a
lava.
success for Damaris. So, Gerald's gonna get pulled there.
Oh.
Criella's gonna get pulled here, and Alistair's gonna get pulled here. And all of you are gonna take,
You know,
all of you that got pulled are gonna take
Would it be a bad time to mention?
21 necrotic damage.
I have a potion of fire resistance in my inventory.
Or I'm just saying you could switch places with Criella because you are still death warded.
All right.
All of you guys,
Take the hit.
all of you guys are taking 21 necrotic damage.
I'm at 28 HP.
And you're each going to take
I'll take the damage for Criella.
Oh, that was so nice. So you two.
I
swap
really don't
places.
want to. I really don't want to roll this out in public because I feel really bad.
Criella, take my spot.
But
So-
you are each gonna take this much lava damage.
Well, it's a good thing Mort has death ward.
Yeah, I can take it. I can take it.
Okay, so are they switching spots or what?
Yeah,
What's happening?
they're within 30 feet and they're emboldening bond. So the moment Criella would take damage, he can choose to swap spots with her.
Swap.
Take the damage for her.
So she's yeah. So
So I
Mort
gain
is
my 21 back or no?
Yeah, you.
yeah. So then Mort is taking 68 damage.
Which means that he
so
drops
close.
to 1 hit point because he's death warded.
You cannot kill what's already dead. And he has to heal it himself because I have armor of Aggie. Right? That's what that does?
What is dead may never die.
But all of you, yeah. So
Oh,
all
it's
of
the
you are
melee.
taking, 68 total damage.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So Gerald's knocked out.
In the lava.
Is Alistair knocked out?
No, I'm at 1. Oh. Oops.
And Mort is at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is it. You have to tackle him with the trident.
So he after pulling each of you in with the chains, you hear the three of you still up hear thundering laughter. As he says, the heavens have betrayed me, and after I destroy that city, I will destroy this whole world that they hold dear.
Overwatch.
Interesting.
And we'll go to Criella's turn.
I'm
Why do
gonna
you say I'm
throw
sorry
this
as
trident at him. That he just like killed
Throw
you.
the trident.
Yeah, it says it can throw it.
Yep.
Thrown is a thing. 60 feet is
It sails over his head into the lava where it melts.
well it's 20. Well it's 20.
These are the fires in which it was forged.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna try to throw it.
Are you good at throwing it?
I guess
I don't
Alistair would have
know.
actually gone there. Just for
I hate to
the
be,
record, but-
I hate to be difficult, but now that I'm dead, can I go get my dog and come back in time to still be dead?
How long will it take for you to go get your dog?
No, like 15, 20 minutes tops.
I think we're probably gonna finish within 15-20 minutes.
We're almost done.
All right, I just have to like be there by 6.
Okay.
Speed run.
Can you stick around for like
Speedrun.
10 more minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to throw this in an attempt to like aim it at his heart so that it will pierce him in that area, hopefully.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Why don't you run and jump at him?
Yeah, and then push him
You
into
mean
the
like
lava.
go all in and just die?
No, you would use his body to jump back on.
Yeah, as a bow onto like the
Technically,
rock.
also you would get 2 attempts if you did that. If you attacking in melee.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do it. I'm gonna run like fucking Leroy Jenkins off the fucking edge over here.
Okay.
Jump on him.
You jump on it with the trident. And can roll the attack.
Okay, this is a...
The first one, I guess.
Okay, so... That's not going to do
The first one misses.
Oh,
The second one, you get the D4, so the second one
D4.
hits. Now, I don't know if I still have the description of the
Where'd she
weapon,
go?
I have
but I'm
it.
assuming you do.
She's underneath the angel.
Oh, okay, it was +1 to hit anyway, because it's, he is a Celestial.
Yeah.
So
then-
and it will do the extra 1d6. But, so roll damage. And before you hit enter,
Mm-hmm.
if the damage total is over 10, I'll say it goes through his heart.
Okay.
Plus a d6.
But that one will be the d6, so roll a d8 now. Because, and just don't add anything.
Trident's a d8.
Because the trident's a d8 if you use 2 hands.
Come on.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not throwing it anymore.
Come on.
Okay, technically I get a +1.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hey.
Alright, so, as you leap onto him, driving the trident into his chest, you deal, 16 damage. And now, you feel his body freeze up. His wings stop flapping, and his body, with you on top of him, goes down to the lava, and he can't move.
Quick, jump off.
And then we'll go to Alistair's turn, where he is automatically gonna fail his death save,
Oh.
because he's in lava.
Oh, I guess that would make it difficult to regain consciousness.
And then we'll go to Gerald, who is automatically gonna fail his death save because he's in lava.
Can I
And then we'll go
Misty
to
step
Mort,
out? I have 1 health left.
who is still up? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can move. I mean, you can just walk. You
Alright.
don't have to
Well,
move.
that was fun, but you can't kill what's already dead. And then I ice knife him just for the extra punishment.
Okay. At what level?
At level... What level do I have left? I can do... my last spell slot for level 2 spells.
Okay. It'll be at advantage.
Alright, so... Suck on this.
Fuck my hell. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Okay.
Where
hit.
were you hiding these rolls?
For right now. So... And then, what's my damage on this bitch? How many times have I used ice knives now? And I still can't remember how much damage it does. It's 2d6. No, it's 1d10 piercing damage. And then 1d6. Why don't I make a macro for it? Because that's a move for man smarter than I. So roll 1d10. Okay, just get a 10. And then
Zero
roll
damage.
2d6. Yeah, 0 damage on that one. And then 2d6. And then
Is that
Oh my
damage?
God.
Is it 2d6 damage against him?
it's cold for the extra, for the spell slot.
Okay, so he.
It's only one of the 6s, by the way. I just did the other one to flex.
Jesus.
Okay.
And he has to make a saving, and I guess he'll just die.
He is dead.
Why would he just die?
Because I'm...
Does he have to make the saving throw? I thought.
No, he doesn't. He does not have to make the saving throw.
Yeah. So, he is just barely still clinging to life as we go to Damaris's turn.
Oh god. In the lava, too?
Damaris is not in the lava.
I meant the angel.
Would you say that he's engaged with Criella?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my last arrow and shoot him.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh my god. You get to roll at advantage. You get to roll at advantage.
Advantage,
Plus D4.
advantage.
Oh, okay. I get advantage anyway. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, roll the d4. roll the
D4, D4. D4. Oh!
Oh, you make it! The last. Okay, roll damage, roll damage, roll damage.
The last arrow. Oof. Oof.
Oh my god.
Pulling the last arrow out of his quiver. Damaris takes aim with the fallen angel, paralyzed by the trident through his chest, and puts the arrow straight through his skull.
Oof.
And he begins to dissolve into the lava.
We never got his name.
Lavander.
Oh.
Wait, this was Lovander?
Is this
This
Ford
was the guy we
Fiesta
couldn't
around?
And so as he begins to dissolve quickly, Criella would have to jump off back onto shore.
Can we
and
help her?
Damaris and Mort
Yeah.
would be able to pull Alistair and Gerald away from the lava. And as you guys
What
stand,
weird poetic justice that it's just us.
the
Quick.
the demon is
And no
longer
one
allowed
important died.
to come to life.
But it's the tieflings that killed the angel.
And despite and the pillar of light still glows behind you, but the lava begins to recede into the ground, taking Lovander with it, having never been able to see through his plans.
Which we'll never know what they were.
Or attack the city.
This
And
was
then destroy the world.
This was a pretty vague plot for us just going in and killing a guy.
Everything was there. It just got muddled by the fact that like you guys had been away just like time wise, and I don't know, maybe didn't quite find everything, and then also you started the fight before he could start his monologue. He was gonna tell you everything, but
Yeah, but if you give the villain a chance to monologue, you can't ice storm fireball him when he's not expecting it.
Exactly.
So really,
And,
I want you to monologue while I sneak attack.
you
Is what you
guys, you guys, drop the final amulet into the last portal, and as you rush back to the city, in the carnage of the battle, you see many of the demons struggling to keep their hold on reality as some of them begin to phase out, and they're overtaken by a surge of the human army, and in a plot largely unbeknownst to all of you, it appears you stand successful.
I pull out my Kirby jar and release Tiffany and say, "Come on, guys, we got places to be."
I cough blood as I continue dying.
You not dead yet? I Kirby jar Alistair
I
up.
believe you guys have enough healing potions to at the very least wake up Gerald and and Alistair.
Yeah, it's only lava.
We did it.
We did it!
We did it! Yay!
So wait, what was
I
the name of the
pretty much-
campaign?
I don't know. There wasn't a name.
Hell
Alright,
of an adventure.
there you go.
See, that's funny because there was a line planned where you guys would have gone to hell.
Well, we're
You
just
guys
so
just,
good
like-
we didn't need to go to hell.
Skipped over that completely.
Hell of an
Now,
angel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn it, Garrett. No one watched the anime.
Oh my god.
What?
Is there some sort of prelude?
You mean like epilogue?
Yeah.
Do
What did I say?
you want an epilogue?
Yeah, give us an
Okay,
in-depth
sure.
epilogue of the characters we met on our journey.
Garrett,
So-
Garrett, tell me the epilogue later. I have to run. It was really fun, Will. Thanks for putting it on, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, so, as the army cleans up the remnants of the battle, in a sort of odd sense, feeling that you never really knew what was going on, you were just kind of swept up in the motions, as you come together in a tavern at the end of the night. Someone walks to the door and joins you at your table, and it's the angel that you have met on 2 occasions before, and he congratulates you and describes to you the plot that you didn't quite understand, and Lovander had apparently grown angry and used his control over the sun to burn down a temple and kill multiple angels in the heavens, and so he was cast down to earth. And in an attempt for retribution, he was trying to apparently destroy the world. It all sort of happened quickly. No one really knew what went on. But his patron Zarathel championed the complete defeat of Lovander, and despite the fact you didn't know it, was guiding you along the way. And as you guys go on your way, perhaps you stay friends, or perhaps you go your separate ways. But many of the people you meet on this and met on this adventure, perhaps you come in contact with your old friends at the Adventurers Guild and share many drinks and tell your stories. No one believes you when you say you saved the world single-handedly, but you tell the story nonetheless. Your old employer, Wigan Gimlin, never does actually manage to describe to you what that mask does. And if ever you show your faces in Dawnfell, the people there regard you as heroes.
Well, Mr. Angel, I just have one question for you. Sounds like heaven's lacking in a few angels, and we're not doing anything with our lives.
He looks you up and down, and then says, "You're a book."
No. What do you mean I'm a book? I'm a perfectly functioning, living, breathing, blood-pumping tiefling.
Mr. Angel, could I be granted my wings back? Since, you know, it was kind of you guys who cursed.
A whole lore we never knew about.
Yeah,
I suppose that's fair enough.
That's the Kenku thing, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose your wings and your voice are not too much to repay you for this great service you've done all of us.
Alright, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Alright, later. I'm gonna go kill God and take his place.
Boom.
And what about you? I suppose you two might have wishes, as he looks towards Criella and Damaris.
We just looked at each other in real life.
I don't know, more adventures and gold.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Items.
I suppose adventures in gold will not be hard to come by in your future. Consider it done.
I'm gonna go kill all the gods of a neighboring place that may or may not have Grecian inspiration about it, but I just know they're all gonna die.
He looks over to Alistair and says, "And I promise we'll stop hounding you with paperwork." And
He
with
sheds
that,
his tear in real life as a standard action.
with that, we come to the end of our campaign.
Oh my god.
Yay!